Hello, and welcome back to Doomed. Not so solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror the card game with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. What's that? He deviated from his introduction? I don't know what's going on! Today, folks, followers of this stream, Ursula Downs will be hello Mongani. Ursula Downs will be continuing her adventure in the Doom of Etzli because it was such a dismal failure last time. But thankfully today, she has a bit of backup. Before we get to that, I just want to mention, of course, if you're watching this on the VOD, head down to the video description down below. There's a link to when we're actually going to get into the action. That's all I have to say to you, VOD viewers. Okay. Yeah. So, today on... yes, that's correct, Zach. This is me. I know it's a bit off-putting. Yeah, no joke. no joke, just the truth. Today, we're going to be, as I mentioned, replaying, because we had to, the second scenario of Forgotten Age. Thank you. Thank you, Graspy Loot. You really shocked me there. That's really fabulous. Thank you. Happy Saturday to you as well. I'm very happy that it is Saturday. Things are well, and I think things are about to get a whole lot better. Because today, if I may, I would like to introduce you to the person who will be joining me on this exciting adventure. We have, here in the game today, we have the Crosshair. Crosshair, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you, Mongani. It is, isn't it? I made it myself. So we have Crosshair here today. Crosshair, how are you?
Good so far. Not in a while. In a moment.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see kind of, I think, how the actual game progresses. You're an expert at Arkham Horror, the card game, Crosshair?
Oh yes. I've played. I think the first time I played was like 3 days ago, and before that I have played 0 times.
So this is your second time in the game, is that correct?
Yeah, and the first game lasted 4 rounds, so
oh boy,
it should be fine.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fine. I mean, I don't think this campaign is known for being particularly challenging. Sorry, what's that? Oh, okay. There's a lot of belief in you here, Crosshair. There's a lot of people in the chat who are thinking, if anyone can do this, you can. So.
Yeah, I see that. And hello, chat.
Well, I'm very happy to have you here. I wanted to take a brief moment, I guess, to say that I've really been enjoying Doomed as a storytelling kind of thing where I get a chance to hear my own voice a lot more in order to tell the stories that I find interesting and that's sometimes based off bad card draws or great plays or whatever, which is why I've been enjoying Doomed. This has been in discussion for quite some time. Crosshair,
Since
though.
October.
Yeah. No, go for it.
Just half a year.
Just half a year or so. Yeah, no big deal. And I'm very excited because we don't I think the game Arkham Horror the card game is sort of it's designed for 1 to 4 players. And most people I think play 2-player, or one person plays 2 investigators, which I think because that's kind of the default difficulty that the game is built around. Sometimes, the game scales based on the number of people, but the more people you have in the game, the more encounter cards you're drawing, the fewer people, the fewer, so it can be a bit swingier. But I am excited to see how the game is going to be now that there's, 2 people, which is going to be great.
Or 1.5.
1.5 people, right? What do you mean?
Well, one person who knows what they're doing and one person, well, me.
I'm really looking forward to it. So, of course, for those people watching on the VOD or for all of you in chat, hello, Wes, as well, I just want to, of course, mention that, as Crosshair mentions, neither, I have experience with the game, certainly. Oh, good. Oh, Crosshair's here. Phew. Thank gosh.
Can I ban him?
Okay, I can adjust that weirdness. Boop. I think that's about as good as I can do. Well, I can turn myself up a bit more, but I won't do anything more than that. Let us know. Thank you, Weirdness, for the feedback. Of course, folks, if you are having audio struggles at all, please let me know. I'm super happy to try to adjust things. And yeah, I guess just a blanket sort of statement in advance that no problem, Weirdness. Neither of us are like, expert players. And as Crosshair's mentioned, he hasn't played much before at all. So there's going to be some there's going to be a learning curve as we go, oh, can I do this? Can I do that? Do I want to do this? Etc.
I'll try.
That's right. So, but I still am very much looking forward to it. Crosshair, do you think we're ready to get into it?
I'm good.
Yes. Let's get into it, folks. Let's get doomed. Oh, good timing. Good timing. Oh, and I got a little crosshair right above my head, which is fabulous. Okay, so you all can see my screen rather than anyone else's. So before we get into who Crosshair is and why they're here, I want to remind people what we're doing. This is the second scenario of the Forgotten Age campaign. Ursula managed to sling her way through the jungle to the temple of the lost people of Etzli. Hey, that's me. Oh, I love it. Exactly, Weirdness. Just so creepy. She went into the temple with the intent of finding any artifacts, was set upon by more snakes and snake-like monsters than she could possibly handle, and got, knocked out as she tried to leave. So that was not good. However, she's not one to quit. Ursula Downs has decided to venture back inside. Basically what this means is we restart the scenario and set it up again. We have to add a doom to the entryway location, which is bad. It puts us on a bit more of a clock. But otherwise, everything is the same. I will reread the intro, just although, keep in mind that, of course, this is from much earlier. Wednesday, July 8th, 1925. It is now, of course, Thursday, July 9th, 1925. Our runners, Jose and Maria, returned several days later. They were fully stocked with food, water, aspirin, and oh no, sorry, this is intro 2, my bad. Here we go. Okay, so this is Saturday, July 4th, 1925. We spent most of yesterday moving our camp to the edge of the ruins. With the serpentine creatures still guarding the region, we've decided that a small party will have the best chance of slipping into the main temple unnoticed. I told Maria, the expedition's naturalist, to take one of the trucks and wait beyond the northern edge of the rainforest. Our cartographer, Jose, is guarding the camp until we return. We're on our own. Are we? But at least we've cleared an escape route in the event things go sour. I will, before I read the agenda and the act and we draw our opening hands, I should mention, of course, Ursula's brought her small team back into the temple, but lo and behold, someone else has ventured out of the jungle. Crosshair, do you want to tell us a little bit about who you're playing?
Yeah, I'm Leo. I'm here because I lost my goddamn dog, Scruffles. I think he ran into the temple.
So, you're just here to get your dog back?
Quite right.
All right. Well, we're headed in there ourselves. I have some light and some, a little bit of food left. Maybe we can go in together.
Well, I can certainly help a bit. I've been known to explore a cave or two.
Ursula is not going to mention the monsters, because presumably we'll see them soon enough. But she's definitely not going to say anything about it at all. Okay. So, maybe I'll ask you, Crosshair, what sort of Leo's, features, what do we know about Leo in terms of mechanics?
Well, Leo has quite a few assets at his disposal.
Ooh.
Mostly allies and guns and boomsticks and explosives and things that make other things go dead.
Mm-hmm. This is a bit of a stretch for you, though.
Yeah. I'm usually much more about the thinking of things and exploring. And
Seeking out the mysteries of the universe rather than trying to blow them up. Exactly.
quite right.
Hello Zen, hello John, and hello Kung Fu Fenris, who have all dropped in as of late. Welcome to Twooned. Double duo playthroughs through Arkham Horror, the card game, with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. I'm very excited. So I should mention, I guess, just if you don't mind, Crosshair, I'll just mention Leo Anderson, the expedition leader, is a guardian, has access to different cards from Ursula, 4 willpower and 4 combat, which is 1 defensive and 1 offensive stat. 3 intellect is still totally reasonable, and only 1 agility. Don't think he's getting out of the way of anything anytime soon.
I have a bum leg.
He does! Look at his face! This man has a bum leg for sure. He has 8 health and 6 sanity. Duomed! Duomed. Sorry, Zen is suggesting duomed instead of twoomed. I haven't put the video up yet, so we'll see. Leo has a reaction ability. After your turn begins, play an ally, reducing its cost by 1. So, every turn, in theory, Leo could be playing an ally for 1 cheaper every turn. Oh, I didn't even see it, Zen. Sorry. Oh, Kung Fu Fenris, thank you very much. I like it. I do. Yeah, that's Leo in a nutshell. He's an expedition leader, but if I'm understanding this correctly, Crosshair, you're saying he doesn't have anyone with him. He's looking for his dog.
Yeah, currently looking for his dog. Scruffles.
Scruffles. What a sweet name. I like that. Okay, I'm going to read the agenda and the act so that we remind ourselves of what's going on, and then I'll, explain mechanics as we go if we need. Agenda 1A. Something stirs. Despite Ikitaka's warnings, you've entered the ruins of the temple in search of ancient knowledge and artifacts, and Scruffles, of course. This agenda gets +1 per investigator doom threshold, so now it's 8 doom. Forced, when this agenda advances, do not remove doom from locations, which really sucks. So that stays. Normally it would disappear. Act 1A. Into the ruins. After your hellish journey through the jungle, the quiet solitude of the temple ruins sows paranoia in your mind. Serpent eyes glare at you. Serpent eyes glare at you from the darkness. Every drop of water and fallen pebble causes you to whirl about in search of danger, but the real danger is yet to come. There's an action here on the act deck. Explore. Draw the top card of the exploration deck. If it is a connecting location, put it into play and move to it. Thank you. The Crosshair, who is demonstrating where the exploration deck is. This is how we're going to find additional places to go to. Naturally, there are some nasty surprises in the exploration deck, which is always a good time. I should also mention, in order to advance the act, we need 3 clues per investigator, 6 total. I expect to find most of those myself. Nothing against you, obviously, Leo. Nothing personal.
No.
Hi, Gunnar. Welcome to Doomed.
I'm just here for the dog.
Just here for the dog. Okay. Well, I think I've kind of got everything. I noticed here you have a whole bunch of supplies that you brought with you. Provisions, rope, canteen, and a pendant. What's the pendant?
It's Scruffles' neckband.
Oh, God, he must have run away in the jungle. That's so sad.
Yeah, again. I think this is the 3rd time Scruffles has run away.
That's really rough. I'm sorry to hear that. I really hope we find your dog, Gunnar, I have here on the call, I have the Crosshair of mod fame. Hello, who is joining us today, who is providing some much-needed backup for Ursula in The Doom of Etzli. Okay, I think it's ready. Let's draw our opening hands, Crosshair. Let's get doomed. I'm going to do this. Of course, we won't be able to see the Crosshair's hands, so we're going to have to trust that everything is okay. We have a ability to mulligan as many of your cards as you desire. I am going to do that. I am definitely going to do that. Gonna mulligan 4 cards myself. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Zen, we're going to have to see how it goes. Mystery cards.
I'm gonna this one away
Okay.
and
what do we do?
I'm actually gonna put this one away too.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, in theory, it's a very generous mulligan, so you can kind of do whatever you want with it. Yay! Oh man, I am pretty excited about this, I gotta say.
Yep, this'll do.
You got it?
Yeah, I reshuffle.
Excellent. Okay, well, as the lead investigator and as the most, not aggressive, but the most impulsive person in the party, Ursula is just going to dive off. Oh, here, actually, I suppose I should reveal the entryway. The sun sets over the temple ruins, bathing the stone in warm light. The sounds of the rainforest are distant by the time you cross underneath the painted entryway. Inside, the halls are plunged into darkness. Whoop! Oh yeah, okay, no, one per investigator, okay. So here on the entryway, there is an action to resign, so we can escape. I assume, well, no, I wouldn't. I was going to say, I assume Crosshair, you're just going to resign action 1 and just leave.
Yep. I'm out.
I'm out, see ya. Many hundreds of years ago, this temple might have been a bastion of beauty and reverence in this perilous jungle. We can also check our supplies for an action if you have torches. Look at the top 2 cards of the exploration deck, discard each treachery looked at, and shuffle. I do have torches, so that's probably what I'm going to do, is the plan here. Okay. Let's get to it, Crosshair, hey?
Yep.
All right. First action.
I have a plan.
Oh, good. Okay, that's what I like to hear that too. Then Ursula is, buoyed by her new companion and his strange, dark ways, and wondering what state the dog will be in when they find him. I'm gonna play field work for 2 resources. Ursula, of course, is determined to get back into the swing of things. She is ready to do what needs to be done in order to figure out what these snake creatures are guarding here in the temple. So I'm just going to play that. That's my first action. My second action, of course, she's going to she learned from her mistake last time. She's going to light up her torches and not explore, but I'm going to use the action here to look at the top 2 cards of the exploration deck. Oh, I suppose you get to look at it too, eh, Crosshair? That is not a treachery. That is also not a treachery, so a nice wasted action. And
excellent.
Perfect. Third action, I'm going to explore. Ursula is just setting off. She knows that if she stays in the entryway for too long, things are going to go very badly. They were set upon here before, so she's hoping to get deeper into the temple. So I am going to explore. I'm looking for a red square or a purple star. That is neither. Crosshair, I should just mention, the reason you'll notice I'm not actually putting them down is because as soon as I let them go, the game will put clues on them, which I don't want to do until we're ready to go to that location.
Right.
Oh. And of course, instead, this is my final mistake. Naturally, Ursula steps down the hall and steps on a stone that in fact dips down slightly. She realizes she's set off a pressure plate. Oh boy. Test agility 2. It gets +1 difficulty for each doom on your location. If you fail, take 2 damage. Well, I have 4 agility. So I'm just going to go in on this.
And there's a doom.
It has a doom, so again, yeah, you're right. So I'm testing 3 agility. Oh, I have 4 agility versus the 3 of this thing. But Ursula's just going to try to, well, she figures the best way to go would be back and down. So she's going to just leap backwards and try to succeed. Ooh, no. Okay, so that was her final mistake. Blades shoot up from the floor. She manages to land between them, but one of them sort of cuts the inside of one of her legs. Ah! I have to take 2 damage. That is such a bad start. Hey, that's my turn, Crosshair. Over to you.
Well, Leo just looks as this professional explorer, goes down the steps and gets basically blown up. And he thinks about going and helping her, but from the distance he hears a small bark coming, and along the corridor a little doggy runs over. It's Scruffles!
Scruffles! Ah, so happy you have your dog! Oh.
It's a happy reunion of telling the dog off and telling the dog to let go of that snake's tail and all that stuff.
All that good stuff. That's so charming. Oh, you have Scruffles now. That's lovely. But you're not leaving yet, Leo, are you?
Well, that's the resign option.
Why?
No. Now that Leo has his favorite dog here, he grabs something from his bag, a decorated skull.
Ooh. What the heck? That's exciting.
This skull has taken me through many adventures, and it usually comes in handy in some way.
I like his mystical nature, this guy.
I have my dog, I have my skull. All I need is my gun. Alrighty. Then I think I'm actually going to draw a card. Just because I need... Well, not that, but... Okay. And then I think I'll explore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, I should put that back in the deck.
So, nope, not the whole deck.
Not the whole thing. Just the top one.
I can't see.
Oh, yeah, so the top left corner would be the... Yeah, you know.
Well, that's it.
Well, hey, so is that connected to this location? I don't... I should mention, of course, how connections work, just for the viewers at home
it's
here.
a green one. Yeah, no. Nope.
So we're on the yellow circle, sort of top left there, the entryway, but it is connected to red square or purple star, I think is what that is. Those are the locations that we're looking for.
I was looking at the wrong one.
Oh, that's fine.
But how do you look at the card when you pick it up and flip it over?
Just like that, my friend.
Yeah, but I can't see it.
If you also then hold Alt, can we do all the things?
No.
DJ.
Huh.
Well.
Anyway.
Now that one's for you anyway, my friend.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun.
Putting that back in the deck there. So what's happening to Leo as he sets off down the hall? Oh my god.
Well, Leo just walks off and just freezes in place as he feels this deadly chill all over his body. That's a hazard, a crypt chill. And that's gonna be fun because that's testing for brain. If you fail, choose and discard one asset you control. Which would be The skull. Well,
Oof.
I don't really have anything. Nope. Okay, it's gonna be a 4-on-4 test.
Okay. Well, maybe he's, strong and potent today.
Yeah, just feeling a bit chilly. Forgot my blanket.
Oh, so chilly! Oh no!
Oh, so really, really chilly. Oh, that's out of bag.
Yeah, exactly. Now we take it out forever, right?
No.
The autofail I call it the autofail. The tentacle token, for those keeping score at home, is an automatic fail. It sets your ability to 0, and you fail regardless of anything else.
Well, I'm not gonna discard Scruffles.
No.
So decorated skull is going bye-bye.
That's really disappointing. I'm sorry.
Eh.
I mean, plus side, we're getting all the treacheries out now.
Yeah. Because nothing else can go wrong.
Nothing will go wrong. Normally, this is the enemy phase, but of course there are no enemies, so I'm going to move us right ahead to upkeep, where we can ready our actions, draw a card, and gain a resource. I will no longer be saying out loud what I'm drawing here, but I'll just point it out for people. Because, you got to keep some secrets from your ally, Leo.
Ally, yeah. In quotation marks.
In quotation marks, exactly.
And then we get to the fun part.
Yes, we do. You're very right. Let's move over to, it's the mythos phase now. I'm going to put 1 doom on the agenda. This is 2 out of 8, which is weird because neither of those numbers are actually reflected on the cards, but trust me.
Yeah.
Let's go. We're going to draw some encounter cards. This is open unless the card says peril on it, in which case it is not open. So I'm just going to check. This does not say peril.
I'm not going to look. Oh.
Ursula looks up at her sort of frozen compatriot who is slowly regaining feeling in his body, I assume. And once again, all the lights go out. Now, last time, this was right before a giant snake attack, so she clutches at her tiny little, carving knife and hopes that nothing will go wrong. Deep Dark goes into play. No more than 1 clue may be discovered from each location by each investigator each round. At the end of the round, discard a copy of it. So I can only find 1 clue at a time, or we can only find 1 clue at a time. Which is probably okay. Yep.
Should be fine.
Super fine, yeah.
So, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, cool. I'm really, really cold.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, it's a 4-on-4, so I really don't want to lose Scruffles.
Ursula sees the sort of patch of cold creeping up on you again and rushes off to try to see if she can maybe open a vent or something to divert it. She figures that there's something that goes on that can sort of help remove it from the chamber. Her inquiring mind, she's attempting to help you. I can commit this, so I will. And it has +3 wild icons. So, +3.
Well, that's 4-on-7. I couldn't possibly fail that one.
No, you couldn't. It wouldn't make any sense if you failed this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey! That's a good token.
Cool. So, besides, completely getting over the cold, because Ursula was giving him a really inspiring pep talk about it actually not being that cold, and having a torch helped.
Yeah, it did.
Besides that, Leo can search top 3 cards of my deck and take an ally asset.
Yep.
because of the elder sign. So,
which of course means if you do choose to play it next round, it will overwrite Scruffles. But it also means that is it an ally specifically? Yeah. So if you didn't have an ally in there, you can't draw any, unfortunately. But
oh well, I skipped paranoia, so
that's okay.
that's good.
Yeah, they go back, I'm pretty sure. But that's great that they're not there. That's okay.
That's
oh. We all right?
yeah, I'm fine.
Weirdness makes a good point, Ursula doesn't have a medical or a scientific background, but she's like, just rub your arms a bit. You're gonna warm right up. It's gonna just rub your leg, keep the blood circulating.
Yeah, it's certainly not the torch that she's holding that's warming him up.
Definitely not. No, she's. I didn't say she was intelligent. Okay, let's. Whoops, not the enemy phase. We're gonna move back into the investigation phase. Okay, Ursula is ready to GTFO. Now, I only have 3 actions, so I definitely want to explore. Maybe I want to try to get a clue off here as well. And I think I want to try to use torches. So, first action, Ursula is going to invest... Oh, maybe I should save my perceptions. Yeah, I'm going to save them. First action, Ursula is going to look around for those stone carvings again, just to see if they're still there or if they've possibly moved. I have 4 intellect against the 2 of the location that I'm on. A skull, which is something.
-3. Great.
The worst. Okay, so that's okay. So she finds nothing, and it's disastrous. I'm going to again use my torches to see if I can get rid of some more treacheries from this exploration deck. Now that we've drawn a couple, I'm going to look at the top 2 and discard any treacheries like that one. Yes. Excellent. So she notices a pit of quicksand and goes, "Don't walk there." And then she winks at Leo.
Yeah.
Time to explore. Last action. Here we go. Okay, so this time Ursula's definitely going to explore, which just says, right, I'm looking for the red square, or I'm still looking for the red square or the purple star. Hup. That's the one. Boop. That is the purple star, the grand chamber. It's funny because, of course she's like, she's been here before. It's just that the temple's almost rearranged itself since she was last here. It doesn't make any sort of sense. I get to move to this location and I get to investigate as a free action, which I am definitely going to do. I am going to commit perception to this test to be 6 to 2. And I get to draw a card if I succeed. Good. Okay, done. Great. Good. Ursula, good. If you do not succeed by at least 2, I did. So I'll take a clue, draw a card from the perception. Okay, so Ursula kind of, rushes off down another hallway, feeling the air kind of rushing into what must be a large chamber. She realizes that's the way to the grand chamber where that altar structure was, all sorts of things like that. So she's going to rush off down that hall, and she finds herself in the grand chamber. But that is my turn.
Well, Leo just looks at this so-called explorer, runs around and doesn't know where the rooms are in the temple that she's been in. He just sighs and decides to check out the entryway a bit more.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to get a clue here. Just looking around for anything special, keeping an eye on Scruffles.
Yes. The mystery of why Scruffles went in here in the first place, perhaps, is like a very intriguing one.
Any bones?
Any bones, exactly. Any snake skeletons, that sort of thing.
So that would be a 3-on-2.
Come here! Hey!
Hey!
So a tie is a success in Arkham Horror, the card game, with a few exceptions. But so that is a success. You gain a clue from the entryway, which is fabulous. One more towards the things that we need.
So yeah, Leo just looks at the entryway and thinks to himself, yes, this is the way out.
What a clue!
For his next, I'm just gonna keep looking at the entryway.
Why not? Why not, indeed?
Let's try that again. And that's another one.
I mean,
yes.
Leo is better at investigating than Ursula is. We're gonna take it.
Leo notices that there's some snake scales and blood, and probably why Scruffles ran in, because Scruffles has a really peculiar diet.
I'm gonna need more information about that as we continue the game, that's for sure.
Well, he has a diet.
Aha, I see.
And as his last action, Leo just crumbles a bit and follows Ursula into the Grand Chamber.
I mean, I think you've managed to discover a lot more than I have, that's for sure.
Yo, Ursula, I found that there's a door out there.
Ursula cocks an eyebrow and is just like, oh, okay. Was it, were there any sort of carvings on it, or?
Well, there's a big hole.
She does one of these. And the buddy cop comedy continues. I love it. So that's the end of the investigation phase. We each took our 3 actions. There are no enemies, so I'm going to skip straight to upkeep, which is great. We'll draw a card and gain a resource. Which again, of course, I'm not mentioning sort of what that is as of yet. Oh, and if, it is now the end of the round, so I'm just going to remind myself, Deep Dark came into play this round, so it gets discarded. And now we can once again discover 2 or more clues at a time. Not that we will be. Probably.
Yeah. Not that the explorer is finding any clues.
All right, okay, all right. Well, you just watch yourself, Leo. I bet we're gonna find all sorts of things. And then have you're all upkept?
Upkept.
Upkept.
Good. I am.
Good. So we're gonna go to 2 + 1 is 3 out of 8 doom. We're still doing okay, he said, tempting fate.
And we're gonna everything is fine.
Everything is fine. We're gonna draw some encounter cards. Here's mine. Okay, not a peril. So actually, I think we had encountered this last time as well. As Ursula kind of moves again towards the top of the altar, she is not horrified, but intrigued to notice smoke, fog pouring out from underneath, kind of blanketing the ground and making it a bit more difficult to see. The Grand Chamber now has 4 shroud, which is not so good because I really need to get that clue on it, ideally.
Oh yeah, it's 3 per.
Yes, we need. Oh, that's right. Yeah, of course, Crosshair, you're right. We need 3 clues per investigator to move to the next thing. So we'll have to find another location. I'll try to get this one though, and we'll see how it goes.
Oh, right, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Leo walks after Ursula, and just as he's laughing about Ursula getting stabbed in the chest by spikes, he also steps on same trap and huge spikes shoot out from the wall.
Oh no, his bum leg!
But even with his how to say, slow reaction time,
Mm-hmm.
he still has time to grab Ursula by the hand and throw her in the way of the
I
trap.
do not believe this for a second. Do you want to tell me what this card does, Crosshair, as I show it off to the chat here?
Yeah, I think Ursula can handle this one. So, because I draw the final mistake, I just think that Ursula can handle it much better than
It will be
with
her...
me with my bum leg.
Right, exactly. It'll be her next final mistake, exactly.
Yeah, the second final mistake. So, yeah, you have fun with that one, and I'll take one resource.
Incredible. So this is a rogue card that basically says when you draw a card that you're allowed to discuss with other people, you can foist it off on somebody else, which is real. I mean, I can handle this, I hope. So test agility 2. I have 4 agility, and I'm going to toss in an icon in this. Ursula gets thrown in the way of these spikes, but she knows her way around them now. She's going to try to land softly between them, and then sort of maybe grab onto the edge of the altar above her to try to keep her feet off the ground. I'm testing 5 to 2. Okay, phew, that is a -2, so it's a success. Final mistake avoided.
Leo just looks at Ursula and goes, "You should be really more careful with those traps."
Yeah, thanks a lot, Mr. Anderson. She's brushing herself off. We're back to the investigation phase, which I'm ecstatic about. I think, before I do anything else, I think I want to try to get this clue. Now, the problem is, if I don't succeed by at least 2, this becomes a doom instead.
I could handle it. I have a way to get the clue safely.
Oh, okay. You're gonna, okay. Leo, like, yeah, just offers to handle it entirely. Okay, whatever you say.
I think I know how this grand chamber thing works. I can look around for something.
Okay, all right. Do I want to play something before I do anything else? Yes, I want to play my Pathfinder. Ursula, of course, spent some time before going back into the temple, despite the fact that it somehow maybe even rearranged itself. She spent some time studying the maps that she made and her own sort of mental remembrance of how things kind of work out to see if she can find a path. Now, she's not going to use that right now, but I just want to put it down on the table. Second action, it is time to explore the crosshair. I am looking for the red square or the blue triangle. So I am going to... Nope. I am instead going to faceplant into a treachery. Deep dark.
Again.
I know, this guy is the worst. On the plus side, they disappear from the exploration deck, so there's going to be fewer of them. Ursula sets off down the hall, and once again, her torch kind of dims as she realizes in that direction there's some sort of power that's like pulling away the light. It doesn't make any sort of sense, so she backs off. However, for my third action, I don't think it's going to happen again, so I'm going to explore again, right? Yeah. So if it is a location... Oh, it is a location that connects anyway, so I'm going to put it down here and put the clues on it that it has, and I'm going to move to it because that's how Explore works, and then as Ursula, I get a chance to explore as a free action, which is fabulous. Burial Pit is a 3-shroud location with 2 clues. It has Victory 1, so if it's cleared of clues, we get extra experience at the end of the game. After you put... Why did I not see this? Crosshair, why didn't I see this? After you put Burial Pit into play by exploring successfully, oh boy, you must either draw 2 cards from the top of the encounter deck, or place 2 Doom on it, or any combination thereof. I knew it was too good to be true.
We are at 3 doom out of 8.
Yeah. If I put doom, this location, the skulls get worse from the chaos bag. If I draw encounter cards, that sucks.
I think you can handle it.
I appreciate.
I'd go with drawing encounter cards.
Okay. I like the sounds of that.
I'm quite sure. Maybe.
You're quite sure, maybe. Okay, cool. Just checking.
Yes.
Oh, actually, after you move to a location, if it has a clue, exhaust field work, you get +2 skill value for the next test you perform this phase. I'm going to do that. So field work is going off on either my encounter card draw or on the investigate that I get to take after this. But I am going to draw 2 encounter cards across here. Here we go. Here's one. Actually, I'm going to put them in order because I think that's kind of fun. Hup. Oh. Lost in Time. Shuffle a non-story asset you can control into your deck. As she moves into the burial pit. Yep. The skeletons of people long dead, kind of, she's nervous about it, but she's been here before. There's nothing, ghosts can't hurt Ursula. But she hears a strange kind of cry of desperation coming from the corner of the room, and she sees her own face reaching out towards her. I am going to shuffle Pathfinder back into my deck, unfortunately, which just means that somehow after seeing herself, she realizes that all of her knowledge about this temple has vanished. It's as if she's never been here before. I'll draw a second encounter card from this. This one is less good. This is Curse of Yig. Yeah. He's cursed me. Put Curse of Yig into play in your threat area. You get -1 combat, so now I have 0. -1 health, so now I have 6. And the Serpent trait. But I can test willpower to get rid of it. Not this turn, but at some point. Oh, yeah.
See, everything is fine.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Crosshair. I appreciate you believing in me. Ursula, of course, feels incredibly sick to her stomach, looking around, and notices something like a scaly patch on her body, but decides to ignore it. Instead, I'm going to investigate, because I still have my free investigate action, and I swear it's your turn, Crosshair. I am 6 to 3, so I'm just going to do that from field work, +1. Even better, I'll take a clue from this location. Over to you.
Thank you.
Scruffles.
So, as my first action, and only as my first action, I'm going to investigate the scene of this crime.
Is the crime you throwing me into a pit of knives?
No, actually, Leo is looking at Scruffles and thinking, I sure have to figure out how this bumbling explorer manages to trigger all the traps and find all the hazards.
Don't believe it.
In a place that she's already been in.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, does it?
And that's just gonna give me a clue.
Yep. Now, it does not, I should just mention, it does not get rid of obscuring fog, because that has to be successfulully investigated, which it was not. But that's okay, because now there's no longer any clues there, so we're happy with this outcome.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's fine.
Thanks, Sarah.
That was my first one.
Yes, Leo.
And as my second one, this place does have one more location connected, right?
Yes.
Well, I think I'm just gonna explore. Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna explore
I'm gonna explore.
from the Grand Chamber.
Yeah, and I'm looking for a red square, I think. Yeah.
I believe so. It's getting exciting. Oh. Wait a second. I know it's not ideal. Oh, hi, Kung Fu Fenris. Ooh.
And that's not something I wanted, but choose a location where there is at least one investigator. Place one doom on that location. Each investigator at the chosen location takes one horror.
Uh-oh.
So I think the best place for that is just here.
He's putting a doom on his own location.
Yeah. And I'll take a horror.
Okay.
And ill omen goes into discard.
So obviously investigating the scene of the crime in order to try to figure out how this horrible explorer is still alive even, obviously led you to discovering instead something that shocked you to your core.
Yeah, this grand chamber is clearly grander than I thought.
Ooh. Spooky.
And so, as my last action, I think I'm gonna explore again.
Yep, I was gonna say I think we've hit all the treacheries in the exploration deck now. So
maybe.
Perfecto.
So ancient hall goes into.
Right. Yeah, I think that's cool. Oh, here, let's I'll get some sweet little markers to note what's connected to where. Whoops.
And I don't move to it, I don't think.
In fact, yes. So I should mention. Sorry, we haven't really talked about it too much. On the act deck, it says explore. If it is a connecting location, put it into play and move to it, so you don't waste the action moving, which is nice.
Excellent. But the ancient hall, Leo enters in and immediately notices that this place feels wrong. There's an impending roll credits doom here.
Roll credits. Oh boy. Oh,
so
whoops, that's
at
not
the end
connected.
of the round, flip one of the clues on ancient hall to its doom side.
That's
And
disappointing.
Any investigator can spend 3 resources to cancel it.
I mean, I'm gonna leave that decision to Leo here.
When is the end of the round?
Oh, it is after upkeep.
After upkeep. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Are we? I think we're actually into upkeep now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Excellent exploration. I'm sorry you hit that ill omen, but Leo is still honestly doing pretty well, all things considered. Says me. Okie dokie. That's upkeep done. So I think, well, I mean, it's your choice because you're there. So what do you think?
I'm gonna spend the 3 resources to cancel that.
Nice.
Because I can.
Mm-hmm. Because I can. That's a good one. My plan is to get in there and try to help us out with that as well. As snappily as I can, zip in there and see what I can do.
Yeah, because my investigation is gonna be 3-on-3.
Not ideal. Okay. So we'll move... Well, actually, let's see if this obviously changes anything, which it will.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're moving into the mythos phase. There's 2 Doom on locations, and there is now, 3 Doom on the agenda. That's 5 out of 8. So we're getting there. We're getting there. We still have another round, probably. Maybe 2. Let's draw some encounter cards. Baby! Oh! This has Surge on it, which just means I draw another. Each investigator who is poisoned take a damage.
Yeah, but we're not poisoned.
We're not poisoned, right? So what's poison anyway? So it surges into something else. Ancestral Fear. Ooh, this one has Peril on it, Crosshair, so I have to take it myself secretly. You must either choose one. No, I'm gonna. I'm not gonna read it aloud. I don't like this. It also has Surge on it. Why does it have Surge? Okay, sorry. Okay.
God damn it, Surge.
Crosshair, I'm putting Ancestral Fear in the victory display. It has Vengeance.
Can
1.
I?
You
Can I
may now
look at
look
it?
at it. Yeah, I've made my decision. So there's now a vengeance point because Ursula, sitting down here in the burial pit, has disturbed some bones that she should not have disturbed. And I'm drawing another encounter card because, of course, I get Obscuring Fog. Goodness. Okay.
Obscuring fuck off.
Obscuring fuck off. Exactly. It is a disaster in here. It's just billowing in. She can barely see. What a disaster. Okay, that's it. That's. I'm drawing no more cards, Crosshair.
So, I think you want to go first still.
Did you draw an encounter card, though, is the question.
Oh, no. I was hoping we could skip that one. I don't think so.
Ooh.
Oh, excellent. And thanks to... There's a rumbling as a huge snake monster bursts up from the already doom-filled ancient hall. And lucky for Leo, Ursula just pissed off the snake god. So this brood of Yig seems extra pissed off.
It's the bones. I disturbed the bones. Terrible.
Yep. It's a 2/3/2 hunter, humanoid monster serpent who gets +1 fight for each vengeance point in the victory display.
Which of course makes him now a 3/3/2. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I think I have a plan.
Okay. Well, you have to have something because I think the guy is there with you and it's pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay. We move into the investigation phase.
It's engaged with me. Not yet.
It is engaged with you, and I wonder if, do you want to go first, or do you want me to take my turn?
Actually, I can go first.
Okie dokie.
And this might seem a bit weird because, as we know, you shouldn't do actions when you're engaged with an enemy because they get an attack of opportunity. But Leo, seeing this snake creature rise up, he just goes to his hip and pulls out his survival knife.
Oh, damn! Okay.
And as the snake lunges at him, Scruffles just jumps up and bites the snake on the head.
Scruffles!
So because the Brood of Ig does 1 health and 1 mental, I'm gonna take 1 mental, and Scruffles is gonna take 1 damage.
Scruffles.
But
Hmm?
Scruffles is a mighty guard dog for such a tiny package.
Mm-hmm.
And because Scruffles took damage from the Brood of Yig, Scruffles deals 1 damage to the Brood of Yig.
So he's like tearing at this guy's arm as he tries to attack you instead. Not too bad. Not too bad.
And seeing that this snake creature attacked his dog, Leo just readies his survival knife and decides that enough is enough. Time to get rid of this pesky little snake, and lunges at the snake with his knife.
Yes. So good.
Brood of Ig has 3, Leo has 5.
Mm-hmm. Five.
And
yeah. Oh yeah. No. Oh, and okay. And there's something going on.
And Leo is so inspired by the bravery of his dog.
I love this.
That he gets this boost of morale into this attack.
Excellent.
So that's 6 against 2.
Mm-hmm. 6 against 3, but I think you're still okay.
Oh, yeah. Skull is -1.
Mm.
That's enough. No, it's only 1.
It does 1 damage unless you use the reaction ability on it, but which is cool for later if you need it.
Yeah, but that's only when the enemy takes like deals damage back.
Right. But your inspiring presence is good. That was useful.
Yeah.
Yay.
That means Scruffles is all good again.
Scruffles! Scruffles for president, for sure.
Well, since this pesky little snake doesn't die from 1 bite and 1 stab to the face, I think it's only fair to have another stab at his face.
Yes. Get in there, buddy.
And that's gonna be just a regular old 5 on 3.
Okay. Bam.
+1. And Leo just buries his survival knife into the head of this
Incredible.
Brood of Yig. And bye-bye goes the snakey.
Excellent. You know what? Between you and the knife and that dog, that is some potent stuff right there.
Yeah, nothing happened.
No, don't. I wouldn't worry about it. Ursula hears the commotion down the hall, and of course the fog is starting to really fill up the room, so she's going to dash out back to the grand chamber, back to the ancient hall, and just looks at Leo, looks at the body, looks at Scruffles, looks back at the body, and goes, "What the hell happened to you?" and goes to examine this Brood of Yig.
Scruffles just goes to the body and starts gnawing on its tail.
Ooh. I'm investigating with field work, which gives me additional skill value, and deduction, which hopefully will let me get an extra clue. I'm a 7 on 3. +1. So 2 clues from this location. I won't be able to clear it this turn, but I should be able to help, hopefully.
Small problem with that is the deep dark.
Oh, you're right. Shoot, is that still in play? I drew that last turn. You're very right.
Yeah.
That's disappointing. Okay, so no, you're very right. I won't.
Yeah, I wouldn't play it.
No, you're right. I'm gonna retcon the playing of deduction. So in fact, you know what? I'll just redo that again because I think that's. I'm just gonna redo the test entirely. But the action remains the same. Ursula's coming in and is going to examine the body instead. And then this is going to get the hell out of here very soon. So I can still discover one clue, right? Let's discover a clue then. I am a 6 on 3, which I still think is okay. Okay. Oh, hey, I drew the +1 again. All right, well, I'll discover a clue from this location. And then last action, I don't really have anything I want to play, so I will draw a card. It's the other deduction. And we move into upkeep, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent stuff. Ursula is examining the body of this horrible beast for clues about maybe where it came from. I'm going to pay 3 resources to not flip the location. Flip the clue over, I mean.
Sounds like a plan.
Perfecto. Also, Crosshair, as you're finishing up upkeep, before we move into the mythos phase, because I remember where we are, I need to take a quick break. I don't know if you do as well.
Yeah, like 2-3 minutes.
Just 2-3 minutes, exactly. So, folks, I'm going to throw us over to the starting soon screen. I'll cut this out in the VOD. Thanks so much for joining us for now. We're going to be back in just a quick second. All right, I have returned. Welcome back, everybody, to Twoomed or Duomed. Duomed, I think is how what we were going with there. I'm going to take the brief moment here to fix up my camera anyway, because I feel like that's not a bad idea. Is it this? Yeah, it's not too bad. Honestly, it's not too bad. Crosshair, when you are back, let me know, and we'll get back into it. Thank you all for allowing me to take that break. It's been a fabulous. Because we're just about to start a mythos phase. A classic. I will say, just to recap for people who are deuteroomed. Deuteroomed. I don't know, something like that. I think things have been going relatively well so far. I mean, look, we ate a few treacheries, let's be real, as you're gonna do. But unlike last game when Ursula came in here alone, I didn't pull a big bad friggin' turn 1. Which was... Kung Fu Fenris, what's on a food spreadsheet? Is it food to buy or food you have eaten? Or is it like a calorie counting sort of situation? Just let me know. I'm curious. Hello, welcome back. Cool. Kung Fu Fenris, that's fabulous. I'm glad to hear it. I'm just glad to hear that sort of work is being done. Whatever works for you. Crosshair, you're back and ready to go?
Yeah, Leo just emerges from one of the tunnels and zips up his pants and just have a bladder issue.
Ursula looks at his canteen, which is still full, and goes, Duolingumed.
You want a drink?
No, thanks, Leo. I'm fine. Just fine. Fabulous. Okay. So what happened? We paid to not flip a clue to its doom side on the ancient hall. I think I was just saying, Crosshair, I think things are going okay. Like I shouldn't say that, but we didn't draw the big bad right away. You're here. You've been doing tons of work. It's been going pretty well.
While me and Scruffle just killed one thing.
Well, but you also found some clues, etc. So I feel like that's not too bad. We also have enough clues to advance. It's probably best to do that at the beginning of the investigation phase rather than like before all the mythos cards, just in case. But we'll figure that out. in the mythos phase, I'm going to add a doom to the agenda. So this is 4, 5, 6 out of 8. Not too bad.
Yep.
Getting there. And we're going to draw some encounter cards. Here's mine. Oh! The Curse of Yig continues to eat up Ursula's inside. She notices another patch of scaly skin and like covers herself up. She doesn't know what's happening, but it hasn't hurt her yet. I now have 5 health, which is really bad news. And also
5 minus 1.
minus 1 combat. Yeah, I wonder if I can have negative combat. I mean, let's just assume it's -1 until it matters. The Curse of Yig continues, but I'll pass the turn to you.
Thank you.
Leo?
Leo just looks into the distance, and for some reason he seems to think that he sees himself stabbing a snake in the head.
Ooh. You okay, Leo?
And yeah, Leo seems to have put the card on its side. And as Leo comes out of this shocked state, he can't really understand all this eldritch stuff and such. He notices that his knife is gone. It must be roll credits lost in time.
I think it goes back into your deck, which is okay in that sense. I think, Shuffle it into your deck, yeah. Just in case that's something you want back, you know.
Nah.
But you know, yeah, roll credits lost in. I love it. Okay, hey,
Lost in time.
Lost in time. That actually wasn't that bad. Whoa. Oh, don't mind the snake sounds over in this part of the world. Crosshair, Leo. I have to ask, are we advancing or should we try to get more clues off this location before we do so?
There's one more in the burial pit. We could just go for it.
Yeah, I'm thinking specifically, well, I will try to clear this location because Ursula understands that the longer that they stay put in the ancient hall without having looked into it, the worse it's going to be for them. There's like a ticking time sort of feeling. I don't think either of us are very rich, so I don't think we can afford to pay again.
No.
But I like that. Let's go for it. Let's spend our 6 clues in advance before we start the investigation phase.
Just get all the clues.
Yeah, or get the clues first. Yeah, no, for sure. Let's do that. I like that. Ursula is going to, investigate. She's gonna see what she can find here in the ancient hall. Now that she's sort of finished examining the body of the snake creature, she doesn't know what to make of it. But where could it have come from? Is the question she's asking herself. So she's looking around for any pits or places that might have any sort of additional information. I'm going to play deduction and I'm going to play perception on this bad boy, which puts me up to, do I need that? Deduction might be enough, actually. Yeah, I'm not going to play perception. I'm just going to play deduction, 5 to 3, to try to get 2 clues off this location. +1. Okay. Ursula manages to find some very small openings in the wall and deduces, that the creatures must be able to either change their size or at least can grow almost instantaneously. See you soon, DJ. Super cool that you're here. Thank you. Second action. Let's investigate again. This time perception to see if she can see anything. I am 6 to 3. Yep. Very good. I love investigating. Draw a card from perception. And we'll take the last clue off this location. Nice.
You done with this place?
You done with this place yet? Well, let me just have another look-see. It's fine. Yes, she's found everything that she can find here and looks at Leo and just says a curt, thanks, I guess, and is going to see about finding a new location. There's a green diamond that's connected here, and I think she's going to see about going to find it.
Well, you do have a 50-50 chance, so...
Yeah. Well, I mean, in fact, I think you keep drawing... Oh, sorry, think. You draw past locations that don't connect, so that's good at least. Okie doke, Kung Fu Fenris. It's fabulous to see you. Green! I think this lives here. Underground ruins, yeah. And I'm actually just going to move that, if you don't mind, and I'll put that there. Green diamond or Neil diamond? Oh, man. Ursula wishes she could find Neil diamond. She gets to move and then investigate for free. While this is the underground ruins, though, of course, Ursula naturally heads further deeper underground, because why wouldn't you? Where is she going? While there is an enemy in underground ruins, it is considered to be in the victory display for the purposes of counting vengeance. While there's an enemy here, it's like there's 2 vengeance in the victory display. Forced. After an enemy in the ruins leaves play by being killed, place a doom on it. Okay, so hopefully that's not going to happen. Do I want to...
Yeah, just investigate and get out.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I won't be able to get out this turn, but instead... Ooh, Crosshair might be mad about this. Ursula is looking around for clues, but she thinks she spots the glint of something shiny. And so she's going to instead go and see what she can find and try to unearth the ancients. I am going to, instead of investigating this location, I am going to see if I can discover a card from my hand and put it into play. I'll commit this. I've got a plan to be 5 on 3. Always let me know if there's anything that's happening, Crosshair, that you need to know more about. What is cultist? Oh, okay. X is the number...
That's only -2.
Okay, phew. So I'm glad I committed that thing, because 5 to 3 becomes 3 to 3. So, unearth the ancients. Instead of discovering clues, Ursula picks out of the dirt a bronze band. It's intricately carved. It is, of course, a snake. It comes into play. The Tooth of Etzli. It is a relic, so I get to draw a card. Oh. Okay. So the Tooth of Etzli comes into play. Crosshair, before you get your turn, I have to... So...
Oh, great.
Ursula picks the tooth up and it snaps around her wrist. This artifact, it makes her feel like she's protected. So much so that she just cavalierly puts her torch up on the wall in a little torch stand and just marches off down the hall, shouting for Leo to come down here, see what we can find. I have to draw the top card of the encounter deck and it gains Surge. Better late than never, right, bud? Deep Dark goes into play next in the agenda.
We just
so
lost the last one.
Of course, right? Yeah, naturally. So the darkness begins to stack up on Ursula as she realizes she may have made a mistake as I draw a surged encounter card. Creeping Poison, which does nothing for us, which is nice. So we'll pretend that didn't happen. But it also has Surge. A Tear in Time. Okay. Test Willpower 3. For each point you fail by, lose an action or take a horror.
And you can't lose actions, so...
Yeah. So Ursula, as she's walking down the hall, she turns her head and sees what she thinks is a mirror because she sees herself walking down the same hall, but then she realizes it's not her. It's herself, but from a few seconds before, and then beside her a few seconds before that. It doesn't make any sense. And she's going to try to shake herself out of it, out of this tear in time. I have 3 willpower. I have 4 because of the Tooth of Etzli, which is nice. And I'll commit the stream diary to be 5. 5 on 3. And then this fucking overzealous is going to go to hell. Let's go. 5 to 3. Yay! Exhaust the Tooth of Etzli to draw a card. Cool. Okay, so successfully, she manages to shake herself out of it and run back to where she was, where she anxiously awaits Leo. Oh, we're in the investigation phase. That's my mistake. Deep Dark is in play, but otherwise, Leo Anderson, it is your turn. Hey, Aravana. Are we winning? I think we're doing pretty well, yeah, honestly.
Leo just takes a deep breath and curses to himself. A bit to Scruffles. This woman, she's trouble. Everything follows her. The fog, the darkness, the snakes. I'm not sure we're getting alive out of this one.
I think you're starting to regret coming along. That's what I'm hearing.
And with that, I'm just looking around. Burial Pit has one more location, I think.
Yeah. I didn't actually connect it proper. There's one. There's these are connected. Burial Pit is connected to the star and the square, and it is also connected to the brown squiggle, which we don't know what that is.
The last card in the.
It's got to be. You're right. Absolutely. And I think so is the underground ruins, which is good.
Leo just thinks for a moment and, okay, Scruffles. The faster we help her get through all of this, the faster we get out. So he just follows Ursula down into the underground ruins and just starts looking for stuff. Like empty cans, pieces of rope, just tossing it to Ursula like, does this help? Does this help?
What do you think? What do you think this is, archaeologist, you lady? Just throwing stuff at her.
So that's an investigation of 2 to 3. Yeah.
Yep. If you want to try for a clue here, yep. Oh.
And that, well, no, that doesn't help. That's nothing. What about this empty paper? No, okay. So Leo keeps looking. That's minus 2.
Minus 1, I think, right? For the skull?
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
So finally, Leo picks up some shiny object and shows it to Ursula, and her eyes just light up just a bit, enough for Leo to keep that thing. Like, yes, maybe this is something.
Aravana would like to know what's going on in brief, so I'll just quickly fill you in, Aravana. We're midway through scenario 2 of the Doom of Etzli in the Forgotten Age campaign. Ursula has received backup in the form of Leo Anderson, as played by the Crosshair today.
Hello.
Very excited. Man, look at all these clues. Ooh, delicious. Okay, so that was pretty good, I'd say.
Yeah, we only have like 2 clues left in the whole place.
Yeah.
We know where exploration will take us.
Pukajutsu refuses to believe it's the crosshair because it's clearly Leo Anderson. Honestly, Pukajutsu, I have to say in all honesty, this is exactly how I imagine Leo Anderson would sound and act. So it's actually correct.
I'm tired of all this shit. I want to go home.
I want to go home with Scruffles. Okay. That is the end of the investigation phase, right?
Yep.
So we'll move to upkeep, where we will ready all of our cards, draw a card, gain a resource, and then I think we'll talk about advancing the act next round. Nice. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Everything's all right?
Yep.
Okay.
All good.
All good. Good. So, 1, 2 Doomon locations, 5 on the agenda, which makes that 7 out of 8. We're about to advance. Oh. Uh-oh. But not this round, thankfully. And then let's draw some encounter cards, as we always do. Hiya! Oh. From down the end of the hall, a hissing and a rattling as, oh my god, a beast of a creature. The serpent from Yoth emerges. It's a 3/5/3. It has retaliate because there's 1 vengeance point in the victory display. It doesn't have hunter, though. So I'm going to honestly just try to get the heck out of here. I don't know about you, Leo. I'm not really sure. Oh, look at that. It does 1 damage and 2 horror. Terrible. Oof.
Nah. Small potato.
Ursula just looks at him. That's a small potato? It's like a 8-foot tall beast with a spear.
I've seen bigger.
Oh my god. Okay, that's my encounter card draw. Please don't also draw a snake. I mean, you can if you want, but...
There's also an enemy now in the underground ruins.
Oh, you're right. Oh no. Which says it is considered to be in the victory display.
Which means we have 3 vengeance. Or 2.
Just 2, I think.
Which means...
Okay. Oof.
So the serpent is also a hunter.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. All right. It'll lose hunter if it leaves this location. I mean, who cares though? At that point, we may as well just try to beat it up or something. Yikes. Yeah. Okay. Back to you, bud.
Oh, right. Let's draw more fun stuff.
More fun stuff.
Just what we needed.
Just what we needed.
So, as this huge beast lumbers towards Ursula, Leo just, for a moment, thinks that he can see the previous occupants of this temple walking around, lighting torches, and then snaps back to reality. Because there's a big snake that's about to stab someone.
Right, which is less good.
Yeah. So,
Leo.
That's yeah.
No, go for it. I have something to assist you if you would like assistance.
Test 3 brain. Yeah, I have bigger brain.
Got a big brain. I'm gonna toss this in for you because I think it will be of use. Ursula's hoping that seeing this beast will like awaken something in Leo and understand what they're actually dealing with here. I think the eureka of seeing the people from before might help. This gives you +1 brain, but it gives you an effect if you succeed, so I hope you succeed.
Yeah, I'm hoping so too. That's a 5 on 3, but.
Oh?
There's always but.
There's always a but. And it's a big bud. No, I'm just kidding. Let's have a look at Terran.
Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 5 on 3.
5 on 3.
Here we go. Yay!
Oh,
+1.
success. Okay, good.
Success. So that goes bye-bye?
Yep.
Yeah, that goes bye-bye.
Yep. And then I'll put the Eureka there for you. That's for you.
Ah, that's nice.
My hope is that
Top.
it gives you, so you do get to draw whichever of the 3 that you want. I mean, I think you have to. I think you have to draw one of the 3, but like, presumably there's something in there that you want, so.
Maybe.
And then the others go back in your deck and you can... Try not to look at Leo's cards for folks watching the cast. I mean, this is pretty exciting.
Yep, I got my choice.
All right.
And we are done.
Yay! It's now the investigation phase. So the beast is engaged with me. It's coming for me, which means if I go first, I have to deal with it before I can do anything else. Just again, this is more for people watching from the comfort of their own home and not the horrors of this temple. If the crosshair goes first, it isn't engaged with him, so he can take actions as normal. If he chooses to fight the creature, he can, but if he misses, he hits me instead. You can always also, and I should mention this, I guess, Crosshair, there is an action to engage, so you can spend an action to take the beast off of me and onto yourself. I don't know if you want to do that, or if you'd want, like, if that's better for you. I'm super happy to try to deal with this creature, at least to start, and then I'm gonna get the hell out of here.
So if I take it, you can run.
Yeah.
Right.
I can also, though, try. I think I can successfully deal with it for a turn, and then it'll just be sitting there for you to punch if you would prefer that.
Yeah, you can't really take an attack of opportunity.
Good point. But I'm pretty sure... I still feel pretty confident I can evade it. I think I can do that.
Yeah, evade and get out.
Exactly, that's the game plan. So, Ursula, of course, is nimble. She's been in these ruins before, although she doesn't remember them. But she at least remembers where she came from. She backs up, makes it look like she's going to start heading back up the stairs, but instead kind of bounces off the wall to get around the beast and down the hallway. I'm going to evade this creature. I have 4 agility, 6 with the manual dexterity, 6 on 3. I'm going to try to evade this creature, which will hopefully succeed and draw me a card. Excellent. Okay, the Serpent from Yoth is now, Crosshair, just for your benefit, it is at this location, but it is evaded, so it doesn't engage anybody until the end of the round, and it's just free pickings. I draw a card from the manual dexterity.
Excellent.
Second action, I am going to explore from this location, which I think it's this. I think it's the only card left. Yep, this is Secret Passage. So I get to move and investigate for free, as we have determined. So as after pulling off the trick she described, Ursula tears off down the corridor. She is done with these snake creatures. Okay. After you enter Secret Passage, you must either take a horror and a damage, because I'm going to get trapped under something, or place a doom on it. Check your supplies. If you or an investigator at Secret Passage has rope, ignore this effect. But you are not at the Secret Passage, so
no.
That is bad for me. I will... Oh, I'm going to take it... yeah, I'm going to... Oh, God. I'm going to take it down to the horror, and I'm going to regret that immensely as I go in and try to... thank you, Crosshair. I'm going to try to grab these clues. I have 7 intellect, with my field work, with my deduction. Boom! What could be in the secret passageway? I'm going to try to get these clues for science. 7 to 5. 5 shroud on this location. Yes. Success.
You keep doing your stuff.
You keep doing your stuff, I'll keep doing my stuff. Now, from here, Crosshair, I know we're right in the middle of a round. I could draw a card, take a resource. Like, I could do stuff. I could also spend a bunch of clues and advance the act.
Well, we only have like 12 clues, so...
Yeah. We only have like 12. It doesn't take an action, so I'm just going to spend the 6 required. Whoop. And advance the act. And I'm sorry to kind of interrupt the flow of the round, but I have an action after this which might be of use. And you'll still have your full turn. Act 1B, Hidden Corridors. The ruins are far more vast than even Alejandro had anticipated. Carvings in the walls and hieroglyphs etched into stone altars suggest the existence of a central chamber underground. Perhaps a hidden passageway will show you the way to this chamber, the very heart of the temple ruins. Shuffle the set-aside Chamber of Time location into the exploration deck. Well, so hilariously, of course, there's... Oh. Sorry. I don't know if you can all hear that or not. There's now a single location in the exploration deck. Then the act said...
I wonder what it could be.
Yeah, As you pass the strange glyphs in the walls, the ruins groan and creak in protest, and the carvings glow ominously. Years of deterioration have faded the patterns of these glyphs, and the surrounding stones seep with a viscous pus. If only you had some way to restore the glyphs. Check your supplies. If any investigator has chalk, remove this act from the game. Otherwise, it becomes Vengeance 1. So I am going to remove it from the game because I have chalk, baby! Act 2A, Magic and Science. Whatever is inside this central chamber must be very important. Much care was taken to obscure its location. I can explore, and there's only one thing left, so there's that. Only investigators in the Chamber of Time may spend 4 clues as a group to advance. So anyone who's spending clues has to be in the Chamber of Time. However, guess what? I still have 1 action left, so I think I'm going to leave you behind, Crosshair.
Go for it.
Go for it, buddy. I'm going to explore from this location, and I'm going to find the Chamber of Time, which I'm going to put down there. And I get to move to it, but I don't get to investigate because I already used that action this turn. Okay, this is a 4-shroud 2 clue per investigator location. The floor of this central chamber is intricately carved and glows strangely. After it enters play, attach the set-aside Relic of Ages to the Chamber of Time. Place 1 doom on the Chamber of Time. Okay.
Which makes it 8 doom.
Yeah. So it will advance when we check the doom threshold, which is in the next mythos phase. But it doesn't advance right away, which is I guess good. Okay. The Relic of Ages is a device of some sort.
Excellent.
Thanks. Chamber of Time has 2 vengeance and 2 victory. So interesting. Okay, that's my turn, Crosshair. We did good. How are you doing, Leo?
Leo just looks at this huge snake creature that, well, basically Ursula just ran off again, and opening doors and slamming thimbles and distant footsteps. And as Leo sighs, like, what have we gotten ourselves into? From the shadows, a voice comes out. Like, Leo, you goddamn bastard. You left me behind.
Oh my god.
It's
Who's
Mitch
this?
Brown.
Mitch Brown.
So yeah, Mitch lets me have 2 additional allies, and that was my free action to play that card.
You better believe it, bud. Nice.
So now Leo, Mitch, and Scruffles are against this
Scruffles!
huge snake creature. It's not engaged, so I could move.
Yeah, actually, that's true. You are absolutely allowed to just walk away from it. If you are here when it readies, it will engage you, of course. Yeah, I don't know how you want to do this.
And the damage is divided between any way I want it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, none of the
it's...
damage or horror has to be assigned to you necessarily, so you can choose to divvy it up. You can choose to leave people behind, basically.
Yeah. It's a 3/5/3 still, I think.
Yes. Yeah, there's no other... I'm just looking at this. I'm pretty sure there's no other vengeance. Yeah. There's 2 vengeance in the victory display. So it is a retaliate and a hunter, but that's it otherwise.
And retaliate means that if I deal damage, it deals damage.
It means if you fail to fight it. So if you fight but then fail, it will instead hit you. Little rough.
Well, Leo just stretches a bit, looks at Scruffles.
Incredible.
Looks at Mitch, cracks his knuckles, and then turns to the huge snake creature and just brings his right fist up in an uppercut to try and knock this serpent down.
I can't believe it. I'm just gonna check Crosshair. I'm 90% sure retaliate doesn't apply if it's exhausted, which is good. Just FYI.
Yeah.
But I will. I'm just checking that for myself more than anything. Retaliate. A ready enemy. So it has to be, if it's ready. Okay, yeah.
Then it works. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
So it will not retaliate against you right now. If you fail, which you won't, because you're Leo.
No.
Nah.
It's gonna be a 4-on-3 against this serpent from Yoth.
Literally just boxing at this guy.
Yeah, boxing this huge so-called creature from the dark.
Absolutely wild.
That's a cultist, which 1, 2, 3 doom locations, which means
so that's -3, I guess.
That's a nope.
That's a nope that time. He's
Leo
gonna punch this thing forever?
Then with his left fist, he brings it also up and tries to knock this thing down. In for a penny, in for a pounding.
Oh no! What the heck is that?
Oh, great. Well, that doesn't really matter. Like, we reveal another token, and if I fail, there's gonna be a doom on this location.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. Oh god, go for it. Hey!
0!
What? Bam!
So with a bit of hesitation, Leo just takes his left fist and punches this thing in the face.
I'm loving it.
That's 1 damage.
That's 1 damage.
And inspired by that, Leo just looks at the giant snake that's reeling back a bit and brings his foot up and just kicks it straight into the midsection.
Can't believe you're toe-to-toe with this guy. Oh. Oh.
And it just happens to be his bum leg.
So
no! He can't quite connect with it.
Oh, my leg! Okay. Wow. That is quite the turn. I am ecstatic for you. In the enemy phase, there are no ready enemies. So we move into upkeep, where we get our tokens back. We ready all of our cards that have been exhausted, including the Serpent from Yoth, who readies and engages you. And we also draw a card and gain a resource, as per usual. So, naturally, Ursula just hears all this shouting, but it's way too far above her. She doesn't really know what's happening up there.
And then we get to the fun part.
Yes, we do. I thought as much, Crosshair. So we move to, well, a bunch of Doom, 9 out of 8. Normally we would remove all the Doom in play. This agenda specifically says don't take it off the locations.
Oh, right.
So that's bad. Agenda 1B, the ruins awaken. Just then, a sound thrums in the walls of the temple, a dull humming similar to that of a generator. Grooves in the walls and the ceiling flicker and start to glow. It is as though the temple is alive, and it senses your presence. The strange statues and carvings you've seen, coupled with the dim glow and the power coursing through the walls, makes it clear that this temple is not Aztec in origin. In fact, as Leo knows, of course, it appears to be from an even older, more ancient civilization altogether. You feel as though you are an intruder in a world you cannot begin to understand. Confirming your worst fears, a loud hiss and rattling echoes throughout the temple. Whatever you just woke up, it is not happy to see you. Spawn the set-aside Harbinger of Volusia at the location with the most doom. Now, where are the locations with the most doom, my friend?
Well, you want it?
No, well, I mean, it's not that I don't want it. I just don't want to be greedy, you know?
Well, I think it's only fair that it comes through the entryway.
Of course.
It's home.
It's got whatever the guy who was staying back at the camp. It's got his, like, a scrap of his shirt hanging out of its mouth as he comes in. This is the Harbinger of Volusia. It's an elite enemy. It's scary. It's got 3 fight and 3 evade, which is fine, but it has 20 health, 10 per investigator.
I've seen bigger.
I really wonder how big you've seen, truly. This is... it has alert and retaliate, so if you fail to do something to it, it hits you. It does 2 damage and 2 horror. It can also retaliate while exhausted. It is also a hunter. Forced. This is the interesting and the important part. After the Harbinger of Volusia is successfully attacked or evaded, place a resource on it. Then, if there are 4 resources on it, it vanishes with a sinister hiss. So if we can successfully hit or, deal with it a few times, then it disappears. Oh, and I'll read Agenda 2A. Agenda 2A, the Temple Warden. The serpent creature emerges from the shadows with terrifying speed. In the entryway, of course. It is bedecked in gilded feathers and wields a golden spear, the blade tip unravaged by time. The rattle at the end of the creature's tail produces a tremendous noise as the creature hunts you throughout the ruins. This agenda gets +2 Doom Threshold, so there's a Doom Threshold of 14, and there's 3 in play. So we actually have, for now, we have a good amount of time.
Yeah. Doom isn't an issue.
Yeah, not for now. It's actually this guy I'm most scared about. Obviously, this is the issue. However, we have to draw some encounter cards.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, this is the worst part. A bunch of stuff happens, and then you're like, oh, and now I have to do all the bad things. Okay, I'm drawing mine. It is Serpent's Call. You must either poison yourself or draw 2 encounter cards. Okay, I don't have any medicine left, but I think I'm just going to take the poison because I think I'm just going to get out of here soon, is kind of my hope. It's not ideal, but that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so...
I think it's better than drawing 2 encounters.
I tend to agree. Ursula is poisoned. it's a permanent. So I'm going to make a note of this for myself in my little notes here. But that's me, Crosshair. I drew a poisoned card, basically.
Well, I can do better.
I can do better than that.
It's an ill omen.
Ooh, exciting.
Choose a location where there is at least one investigator. Place 1/2 on that location. Each investigator at the chosen location takes 1 horror. Well, I could put it in your...
Hey, wait a second. I mean, you could, yeah.
I guess I'm putting it here.
It's really annoying.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, we can afford Doom.
Yeah. So does it there's a doom that goes on your location then, and then you take a horror? Is that my understanding?
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh.
Boop.
I still have plenty.
You've seen worse, right? Just so that you know, of course, my game plan is to try to. I don't know. I need 2 more clues, and then we can advance the act because I'm in the Chamber of Time. I don't know what happens, but I'm hoping it does something like discard all enemies. It won't, but like, you know, I'm hoping it does.
Good to live in hope.
Yep, it's good to live in hope, exactly. Unless of course, I can offer you to go first if you're planning on fighting this bad boy.
Fighting was a skill check, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then I am going to... discard pit cup.
Okay. Hey!
There's a pit cup who just runs into the room, sees the snake, and runs out of the room.
Hey, wait, come back! You can help me!
And by that, it deals 1 damage to the... Who are you again? Oh yeah, the serpent from...
Oh, of course, the serpent from Yoth. Sure.
And then it takes an attack of opportunity because I discarded.
Okay.
But Leo just jumps to the side, like narrowly escaping the attack.
Hey! With your bum leg, I'm really impressed.
Yeah, he can move when he needs to.
Yeah, he can move me into the way of some spikes. That's
true.
Yeah.
Like when he needs to.
When he needs to, right. Oh boy.
And just as the huge serpent lunges and attacks him, he just brings both his fists down and bonks him in the head.
Okay.
Which would be +2 from the narrow escape. 6 against 3.
Yep. Are there any more vengeance points? No, so we're good.
Yeah. We are not good.
Oh, that is so painful. Oh, yay. Okay, all right, okay. So
it has retaliate.
it does. Oh God.
So it hits back.
Hair, no.
Okay.
Leo.
So first off, my guard dog takes Scruffle takes 1 damage, which means that the serpent takes 1 damage. And then the 2... Well, Mitch is gonna take 1 horror.
Yep, he's scared. Sure.
And I'm gonna take 1 horror.
Oh God. Oh my God. Is that 4 out of 6? Oh.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. I'm fine. A lot of horror pressure. Okay.
Okay. Leo just looks at this thing like, well, I've come this far, and just lunges at the beast, trying to take it down to the ground.
No! Don't do it! I mean, you can... Yeah, you should... Hey!
And manages to knock the beast down, hitting its head against the wall.
This is the real drama, by the way, folks. This right here is the real drama that I'm here for. Wow.
And yeah, that's me.
That's it for now. I have a feeling something else may happen in the next phase.
Yep.
I'm really hoping I don't think I'll mess this up. Okay, so in my turn, I want 2 clues so that I can advance the act here. I am going to investigate. I have 4 intellect, +2, +3, so that's 7 on 4, and I can Eureka if I find something. Ursula's never seen a chamber like this. Like, the screams of Leo and Mitch and the beat cop and the dog and the beast, like, they're like distant memories for her. She doesn't even know what's going on. There's a contraption set in the center of this chamber. This is clearly the reason this whole temple has been built, but she does not know what to make of it. I am a 7 on 4. Cultist is -4. The number of locations with Doom.
Yeah.
That's disappointing. Okay, well, not much to be done there. That was 1. 2, I'm going to go again. Inquiring Mind makes me a 7 on 4 again. She, like, obviously she's interested. She needs to know what this is. This is how far she's come, and she's going to figure it out. I'll get a clue from that. That's -2. Last action, I think I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try to get this clue, and I'm just testing straight. I'm a 4 on 4, and there's not much I can do about it. I really hope I don't get beaten up by anything, though, because I will die for sure. 4 on 4. Hiya! Ooh, that's probably pretty bad. Oh, no, that's reveal another token. If you fail, place a doom on your location.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, Crosshair, no problem. Here we go. Oh!
Oh, great.
Why is there a -5 in this chaos bag? Big fail. So, there's a doom on the old location. But that's me. So, Ursula, the chamber is not giving up its secrets. There's this device in the center. She doesn't want to touch it. She doesn't want to grab it. She's looking around for any sort of paneling or wiring or anything that might indicate what to do. -5. Thanks, Gunnar. Okay, Crosshair. As we move into the enemy phase, the first thing that happens is that hunters hunt. So this Harbinger comes 1 location towards you because you're closest.
Yeah.
Then, engaged enemies attack.
Yep. That would be the serpent.
Yep, sure would.
So that's 1 damage and 2 horror.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if I put 2 horror on an ally that can only handle 2? Can I put 2?
My understanding is that you can't roll over extra damage onto an asset.
Okay.
However, you can you still get the ability of the thing until it dies, if that makes sense. Like I'm not saying you should, but if you kill Scruffles, it still gets to do something. But I'm not saying you should.
I can also kill Mitch. Scruffle gets to hit, and I take 1 more horror.
Oh, this is really intense. Okay, yeah, I mean
that's what's gonna happen.
Okay, all right.
So this huge serpent attacks Leo, but just as the serpent is about to stab Leo in the chest with the huge spear, Mitch just stands in front and takes it. This is for Panama. And with that,
No.
Mitch gets speared through. And in the commotion, the serpent steps on Scruffle's toe.
Oh no.
And Scruffles doesn't like it, so Scruffle goes for the serpent's throat and rips it out.
Oh my god, Scruffles.
Doing 1 damage to the serpent from Yoth and killing it.
This is incredible. This is just... Wow. Whoops.
Yeah, and that's a victory.
Yay! So victory enemies, as well as locations, go in the victory display so that they give us additional experience points if we survive. Yay! Scruffles for the win!
Yeah, Scruffle kills the biggest thing we've met so far.
So far. We know something's coming towards us, which is no good. But that's the... Oh boy. Okay, we're into upkeep, so that's okay. Right? That's not so bad.
Yeah, upkeep is fine.
Yeah, draw me something good, please. I will take that. I will take it. Okay. And then, if you're ready, Crosshair, we go to the mythos phase.
Yeah.
1, 2.
I think I'm dead.
I think I'm dead. Yeah, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doom in play. 6 out of 14 somehow already. And we're going to draw our encounter cards. Let's do it! It's a tear in time. Okay. Well, for each point you fail by. So, obviously, the being in this chamber, Ursula's no closer to discovering its secrets, but she feels the temple kind of like closing in around her. Much like Leo did, she sees briefly the sort of shades of people who used to live here going around operating. It doesn't tell her anything except that the people who used to live here met a very violent end. I have 4 willpower with my Tooth of Etzli, so that's what I'm going to test. That's really all I got. Nope. -3. Okay, so I have to take 2 horror or lose 2 actions or some combination thereof. I can't afford to take 2 horror, but I really shouldn't. So instead, I'm going to... if I lose 2 action, I just feel like we're in so much trouble. Yeah. I just need 1 more clue. Actually, I don't need 1 more clue. I just need you to get in here, don't I? Because you have clues.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose to lose 2 actions instead.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if I get there.
Actually, that's a good point. 4. What do we got?
It's a brood of Jaeger. Just as Scruffles rips out this snake's throat.
No!
Another of these goddamn serpents.
Oh my god.
Just, they're coming out of the walls and the floor and everywhere.
Yeah, they sure are. That's so bad.
Let me think. It doesn't do anything right now.
No, it has +1 fight for each vengeance point, which is 2 because of the location. So it's a 4 fight enemy, which is pretty intense. Well, it would be for me, obviously.
I have a bit of a risky plan.
How risky are we talking here, bud?
Well, because I can't take an attack of opportunity, really.
Well, not
Actually,
without
I
losing
can.
Scruffles.
Yeah, I would lose Scruffle. So if I run... yeah, that's actually fine. Fine. This is good. This is fine.
Okay. This is fine. Yeah, everything's fine, fire coming out from the... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Leo just looks at the two corpses now that are. No, one was in the ancient hall, and now there's another one of those big
Oh
snake
my
creatures
God.
in the underground ruins, just as they killed one of them. And he just sighs and looks at where Ursula ran off to, and okay, lady, you better have a plan.
Hmm. I'm not sure I do have a plan for whatever it's worth.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Yeah, we will.
But yeah, it's investigation time.
It is investigation time. I really don't have much to spend my action on, so I will cede you the first turn if you want it.
Oh yeah, you
I
lost two.
Yeah, I lost 2 actions.
Okay.
Oh, does that really messes with your plan, eh?
No. I'm just thinking. I could just punch it 3 times, but there's a big guy coming over.
Yeah. That's kind of the... Ugh. Yeah, it's really tough. And then not having any agility means that, like, you don't really have the... Leo can't really get away from it if he wants to. I mean, he could try, but it's going to be tough. Shoot, if I was there, I could maybe help with that, but I am not there.
Yeah, I have a plan, but I'm not quite sure how to execute it just yet. Oh yeah, it has +1 fights for, so it's 3. Yes.
Yep. Oh boy.
Oh no, it's in the underground ruins also.
4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
So we're gonna do this.
Okay.
Leo is just gonna look at this brood of yeek that is slithering towards him and just nonchalantly turns his back and walks out of the room like, do your worst.
Okay.
And just as the brood of yeek is about to strike the poisonous dagger, Scruffles hops up and takes the hit for Leo.
Oh no!
And with that, Scruffles is gone?
I can't
believe
Question mark? Question mark? Disappears into the darkness for now.
Yeah, and the sound of barks and fighting echo as Leo walks down the hall. Into the secret passage.
Yeah, poor Scruffles. I should just mention to our new arrivals, Super Dylan, we are... I'm replaying a scenario here because it went poorly last time, but with backup this time. The backup is Leo Anderson, as played by the Crosshair.
Hello.
And it's. I mean, it was going really well. I would say, it is no longer going really well.
You came in just as poor Scruffles sacrificed himself or herself.
Scruffles.
I'm not quite sure.
It's okay. We're gonna. I will promise you, folks. Scruffles is not gone forever.
No. Scruffles is a tough dog.
Mm-hmm.
He's had worse.
All right.
Okay, but the movement was the first action, and then the secret passage has a force of taking damage, yada yada. But I have a rope.
Aha! So you're. I don't. Do you use the rope to like climb down a hall or something? Like what does it do?
Well, unbeknownst to Ursula, Leo tied a rope to her backpack, just so he could keep tabs on where she's going.
So he just like made a trail of breadcrumbs out of her backpack, and she has no idea.
Yeah,
with the rope.
Just
That's
a
amazing.
long rope following her, so he
Absolutely.
can easily just walk through the secret passage Back to Ursula.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, where have you been, Leo? It's been ages.
Oh no, we're just handling things that
Oh.
someone left behind.
Oh, where's Scruffles?
Probably having a lunch
Oh, that's
or a poop.
good.
Yeah, Scruffles usually finds his way back.
Now, before we end our turns here, do you want to spend our clues?
I have one action left, so how about we spend our clues before I do anything?
Yes, because just in case we need an action to, like, I don't know, do whatever. Run, probably. Die, exactly. we need 4 clues between us. So we can. I mean, it really doesn't matter to me. We can spend 2 each, I guess.
Well, I won't need them anyway.
Go for it. Yeah.
I don't have anything, so.
Leo, presumably just.
Where's the trap?
Yeah, I think if you just drop them on the thing, they'll just disappear. Yep. So it sounds to me like Leo just like uses the rope to find his way to Ursula and walks in and immediately solves whatever puzzle is happening in this chamber.
Yeah, this so-called puzzle.
So-called puzzle.
Pretty much walks in, looks at the relic, punches it.
Punches it. Okay, well, so then that's actually pretty. Let me read Act 2B. The relic. The relic hums with power and throbs in your hands after you punched it. Energy from the device seeps into the corridors of the ruins, and the structure of the temple shifts. Choose an investigator in the Chamber of Time to take control of the Relic of Ages. Would you like that to be you, since you picked it up?
Well, I'm almost dead.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you think I have a better chance?
Dead. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, So Ursula grabs the relic. Hey, be careful with that. Okay. Okay, this is going to get weird, so bear with me, Crosshair. I'm just going to read it. Move the placement of each location to form a straight line, with the Chamber of Time on the left and the entryway on the right. Each other location is placed from left to right, in between them, in order of how much doom is on them, from lowest to highest.
Okay.
Okay. So the Chamber of Time goes on the left, the entryway on the right, and then everything else goes doom lowest to highest, and we can choose the order of them otherwise. Everyone who's in a chamber goes with that chamber. So that's fun.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put us. So we're in the Chamber of Time, so we're gonna go over here on the left, and then the entryway goes all the way on the right. That's fine. And then lowest doom to highest doom. So that has to go at the end, yeah. And then all of the 0 doom locations next. So I'm gonna put like secret passage, burial pit, and then I guess the ancient hall, and then the grand chamber, like that. Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
the brute was.
Oh my god! What a disaster! And then they're all connected left to right.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Chamber of Time has rearranged itself. That's exciting and unusual. Whoops. Okay. Yikes. All right. I will continue reading the act because we've rearranged the temple. Very good. Until the end of the scenario, ignore location connections. Instead, they are connected left to right, or left and right. So they no longer, you can't skip, basically. You have to run to the exit, I guess. Act 3A. Escape the ruins. The ruins are shuddering with a tremendous power. You fear that the structure may collapse if this keeps up. You have to escape with the relic. While there are 3 or more vengeance points in the victory display, each serpent gets +1 evade. I don't think that's true yet.
Well,
Oh,
the underground ruins.
is 1.
Yeah, and we have 2 in the victory display.
Just 1, I think, actually, thank goodness, because the serpent has victory 1, not vengeance 1, which is nice.
Oh, right.
Okay, so that's okay. And then objective. Here we go, Crosshair. If each undefeated investigator has resigned, advance. We can only resign at the entryway, obviously. That's where you have to get out.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
So that's our new objective. The temple shudders, stones grind against each other as Ursula takes the Relic of Ages from Leo's like punchy, bloodied hands. Everything begins to shift and move around them, and they need to get the hell out of there right now. We still have an action each. What do you think?
I think I'm gonna. Leo just looks at the place a bit confused and like, I'm gonna need to take my bearings here a bit, and just takes 1 resource.
Perfect. Takes a resource. Good. Okay. Ursula is like ready to get moving, but doesn't want to move into the secret passage without Leo's guardianship. Well, like doesn't want to.
True.
Doesn't want to. I also just don't want to leave Leo generally right now. So I am going to draw a card, hoping that it's something of value. That is actually pretty valuable. Okay. As the temple shifts and grinds and changes, enemies hunt. Actually, I didn't realize both of these enemies are hunters, so that's fun. A Harbinger moves 1 spot over, and the Brood of Yig moves 1 spot over as well. They're coming for us.
Yeah, keep calm.
Yeah. We move into upkeep as we draw a card and gain a resource. Yes! Oh, yes! Okay, good. Sorry. Something of value, Crosshair. I can actually help.
Yeah. A plan is forming.
Yes, it is. Oh, let's do. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be awesome.
Leo just kneels down and looks into his backpack and calmly just calm down. Wait here. It's gonna be fine.
Is he talking to me or his dog? I'm looking around for Scruffles again.
Or himself.
Or himself. Yeah, that's the other possibility. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Doom in play. 8 now out of 14 on the agenda. Ew. Okay, so we have a few rounds, but we have to draw our encounter cards, of course. Please don't do anything stupid. Okay. I can't take 2 damage. I'm gonna die if I take 2 damage.
Well, Leo, feeling a bit guilty from before.
You wouldn't.
Throwing her against the. Oh no! Wait, I can't take 2 damage.
Can't you? Oh, you don't want to.
Oh no! Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, Leo notices that Ursula is once again gonna step on a stone and get pierced by 1,000 spears. So just pushes her aside.
Hey,
like,
what are you doing, you big
let
dumb
me
lug?
handle this.
Let me handle this. So good. So that lets you take an encounter card off of someone else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get +2 for resolving it.
Mm-hmm. Which is nice because your agility is trash anyway, so I suppose it doesn't really matter.
It's gonna be a 3-on-2. So
3 on 4, I think. because there's doom on this location. Oh my god. It's just a disaster.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be more doom, I think.
God.
Because I just drew
Oh
the...
no. Oh no. Okay, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Alright. Yep.
So let's just put another...
What do you think you're doing, you... Who do you think you are? She, like, smacks him around a little bit. Well, as he gets hurt, I guess. Oh.
Yeah. 2 out of 8. I've had worse.
Nice.
It's just a few spikes.
It's just a few spikes.
Keep calm. This is gonna be fine. I only heard like a gigantic snake rumbling towards us, but that's fine. Speaking of snakes.
Son of a... Oh. Ew. Okay. Okay.
And... Yeah. Well, there's another one. Cool.
Yeah, they're everywhere. They're coming after us. Crosshair, or Leo, she just looks deep into Leo's eyes. I think we have to come to terms with the fact that we may not make it out of here alive.
Well, let's see. Let's see what happens.
All right. Okay. Let's see what happens. I like it.
Lady, mind if I take this one?
She gives you a deep bow as she keeps her eyes on the serpent creature that's like slithering towards you.
So Leo just digs deep into his backpack and pulls out a 45 automatic.
Oh shit.
Right. This is the cure for snakes. And basically Leo just takes out his gun and aims it at the snake just slithered out of the wall and fires.
Bam. Yep, you betcha.
-2 is 4 on 4, I think. No, I have 5. The snaky snake has... Wait, 2, 4.
The Brood of Yig is no longer in the underground ruins, so the ruins are no longer in the victory display, so there's only one vengeance point in the victory display right now, by my count.
Oh.
So only
Cool.
+1 fight, so I think we're good here. I think we made it.
So, yeah, 3 on 3, so... Leo just fires at this snake, like, get the hell out of this temple.
What are you doing, Leo?
Your temple.
What are you doing?
And just as Leo fires his shots, the same beat cop
Oh my god!
runs into the room, sees this huge snake, and just fires all his rounds in his pistol, and then runs off into the temple again, which deals 1 damage to the Brood of Yig, which kills the Brood of Yig.
Yay!
Okay. And after handling the Brood of Yig in a rather nonchalant way,
So nonchalant.
Leo just starts cleaning his gun and gathers 1 resource.
Okay. Just the old clean off the gun. Okay. All right.
Yep. I'm just gonna wait here and let them come to me.
Well, I don't know about you, Copper, but I'm gonna get out of here. This is crazy. We can't just stay here. Actually, maybe we can.
That's the plan, because when that big guy comes around, I'm just gonna shoot it twice and he'll be gone.
Yeah. Well, yeah, two per investigator, so 4. I get you're gonna shoot it 4 times. I'm gonna help. I'm gonna be there to help. Actually, hopefully I can Oh, but do I?
You can evade it.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little spicy. I gotta tell you.
So, essentially, my idea here is the Harbinger comes in.
Mhm.
It doesn't attack because it just enters the location, I think.
The secret passage, yeah.
No, I mean the Chamber of Time.
Well, when it does, so when they do come in, they engage one enemy or one of us, and they do attack that round, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, thankfully, thankfully there's still another location between us, so we might. I think we're okay. We can, right? Because he only hunts one location around.
Yeah, we can handle one attack.
Yeah, we're gonna get in there. Here's what we're gonna do. He's gonna go into the secret passage, and we're gonna go and deal with him there.
Guns blazing.
Guns blazing, swords blazing. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so then in that case, I am going to draw some cards. I think. Yeah. Oh, I have a weakness.
You could get rid of that one also.
I could try to get.
Yeah, you have two.
I could try to get rid of Curse of Yig. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, let's do that. So I have 4 willpower with my tooth against the 3 of Curse of Yig, so I may as well do that. You're right. Yeah, let's do it. 4 on 3. I'm just gonna try to get rid of these. That is a big fail, is what that is.
Nope.
We're gonna try again. 4 on 3. That is also a big fail because of the skulls. I think we're in trouble here, bud. Last action. So she's like furiously scrubbing at the scales that are starting to cover her legs. Oh no. Okay. Nope. No luck. Cursey Yig stays. For now.
Alrighty.
Enemy phase. The Harbinger moves into the secret passage, and the Brood of Yig moves into the ancient hall. And then it's upkeep.
Oh yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
So we'll have to deal with that guy too. I don't really know what to do about that, but she's at this point. Draw a card and gain a resource. Hey, ho, that's a good card. And then, naturally, the best part. Ursula's like looking nervously at Leo, like I know you have a gun, but I don't know if we're gonna make it out of here.
Good, bad. I'm the one with the gun.
Yeah. I guess you're right. We're up to
dead, alive.
We're up to 10 out of 14 Doom. So we really gotta move it to it. I'm drawing my encounter card. Snake Scourge. If you're poisoned, it gains Surge. Awesome. My items are blank. I do have an item. That's annoying. But it gains Surge because I'm poisoned. Hooray! Oh no! This is the Fang of Yig. It is engaged with me, so another beast, more like a hooded cobra, just pops up behind Ursula and grabs her around the midsection. I cannot play cards or commit cards to skill tests because I'm poisoned.
Great.
That is actually disgusting. Okay. All right. Passing the... Hey, see ya, Gunner. Thanks. Passing the turn to you, Crosshair. What do we got?
Yeah, I think I should go first.
Well, I hate... I'm so sorry. What's your encounter card?
Oh, right.
I don't want you to draw one, but,
Snake cut.
Oh. The Scourge of Snakes.
I'm not poisoned. Each of your weaknesses, item assets has... You know what? I'm not feeling it.
Hey! Okay. Yep, no, you're right. I'll take it. Whoop. So, I think it says, I am considered to have drawn it, so it gains Surge.
Oh, right.
Which is hilarious. So whatever, you know what? Load me up. At this point, I couldn't. Oh my god! Entombed. It pulls me down into my icy tomb, my sandy tomb, obviously not my icy tomb.
Oh.
Cannot disengage or move. Okay, well, I can't disengage. I can't move. I can't commit cards to skill tests. I'm just going to try to evade this Fang of Yig and, like, do something. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Or I can take the first turn.
Yes, maybe you should. And I'm going to try to do something. I have a plan, I guess.
You can't disengage, but I can engage an enemy.
Yes,
Like,
great question.
take it from you.
Yeah, it's a good point, actually. I don't know about that. But let's call it. Let's say that makes sense. I mean, I think it does. So, go for it.
Or I can just shoot at the thing and hope I don't hit you.
I mean, that would be ideal, but you know, you do you.
It has 3, right?
This is intense. Look at all these friggin' cards in front of me.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
Fine, let's go for it.
Oh, all right.
Leo just looks at this Fang of Yig, so-called
So cold.
King Arthur,
So cold.
and looks at it crabbling like Ursula and just draws his 45 up and just stay still.
What are you doing, old man?
And he's just gonna crack his neck and pull the trigger.
Very
and
good.
with a vicious blow.
Oh! Get it.
No. You go away.
Yeah.
He fires his 45 automatic.
Please don't.
Which means...
Please don't shoot me.
1, 2, 6 against 3.
Please don't shoot me, Crosshair.
Well,
I mean, if you do, you do, and that's just how it is.
That's a success, and that's 3 damage.
Incredible. It just explodes. Yeah, it just explodes behind Ursula. She's covered in a bit of like cobra juice. What the hell is this?
Told you, it's fine.
Yay!
And oh, I forgot to do something. Can I do a turn begin retcon?
Oh, of course. Yeah, sure. No, I have no issue with that.
Because just as this fight is going on, there's just a little bark at the doorway.
Scruffles!
As Scruffles runs back into the room.
This is the real hero of the day, folks. Scruffles!
So apparently Scruffles didn't die against the brood of Yig.
Yay!
That's one action. Oh yeah, there's the Harbinger.
Yeah. We will get to choose who it engages and hits. I mean, ideally I would go in there and evade it, but because of this entombed, I can't, unfortunately. So hopefully I can break out and then go do that, but like...
As the second action, I think I'm gonna draw a card. Or do you want to go there?
Well, if you go there, it's gonna hit you next turn, right?
Yep. But that's like next turn.
Well, like in the hunt, like in the enemy phase, it's gonna punch you, and I don't know if that's gonna go well, right?
Yeah, true.
Oh gosh.
And when it arrives into this room, it'll attack.
One of us.
Yeah, can either of us take... Well, if you can...
If I can clear one of these curses of Yig...
Yeah, you can take one hit.
Yeah, theoretically. If. That's a big if, though.
Yeah, because I can take any horror now.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, well, that's the plan, so I think I'll just...
oh man, I wish
draw
I had
a card.
some way of like getting you healing or something. I don't have any healing.
That's
something.
That's something.
Okay.
I'll just draw another card.
We should have put first aid in there. Whoop.
Okay, I don't know what this card. When it
exciting.
says max 1 committed per skill test.
So it just means if you happened to have 2 in your hand, or if I had a copy of it, you can't also then commit a second one. That's all.
Okay.
You can't stack whatever the effect is. I don't know what it is.
Okay, so it's basically a bonus card. Yep.
Yeah. So it's probably a skill, I imagine then, so it only commits to certain kinds of skill tests or whatever they are.
Yep.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay, back to me. Well...
And yes, Arvana, Scruffles is the best doggo.
Yay! Aravana is correct. Yeah, Scruffles is the best doggo. Okay, so the Harbinger's coming in. I need to survive the Harbinger hit. I would love to get rid of Entombed, but I... that's like priority number 2. Priority number 1 is going 4 to 3 on this willpower test and getting rid of the Curse of Yig.
So I can put cards on your tests.
If we're at the same location, you absolutely can. It's a willpower test. It's a head test. Unexpected courage! Oh, here, I'll put it in your discard pile, though, just because it's yours.
Yeah.
So,
that should help.
Yeah, I hope so. Ursula, watching Leo make waste of these beasts, she realizes that they maybe have the slimmest chance. It's possible. It could happen. And she's going to try to just push away the feeling of serpentineness that's coming to her. I have 5 willpower with the unexpected courage against the 3 difficulty of the Curse of Yig. You see, this game doesn't this game does not mess around. I don't think I have any other like ways out. Oh, if I drew an ally, I could play an ally, and he could eat. Well, whatever. What are the odds, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Crosshair. I have 2 actions left. I could draw a card and play if it's an ally. The odds are about 1 in 6.
Yeah.
I don't love it.
Yeah, it's a chance.
I could also take the same test twice, and then I can survive a hit, and I think that might be a better play.
Yeah, that's like the most likely to succeed.
Yeah, agreed. So I'm going to take the willpower test again. I'm 3 on 3. Ugh, can I do anything about that? Nope. 3 on 3. Oh,
I can.
But do you want to?
Yeah, I'm gonna put inspiring.
It's your inspiring presence again.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Ursula, you can do this.
Yeah, come. Get rid of that. He's just like, get me out of here. 4 on 3. Come on! I said, come on! Yes! We did it, Crosshair. Get out of there, you. I guess I'll try to take care of I'm gonna try to take care of the entombed test here, I think. Because I can commit agility icons, no problem. 6 to 4. Yeah, let's do it. Nice. Entombed goes away. I don't need that gone right now. I will need it gone eventually, right? Oh my god. Okay.
Well, that's one more turn.
That's one more turn, exactly. Enemy phase. Guess who's here? This is Hello. This is the Harbinger of Velusia. It has arrived. I will choose to have it engage me, where it will punch me for 2 damage and 2 horror. I have 1 health and 1 sanity remaining.
Yep.
Okay, and then upkeep. I'm going to get rid of my snake scourges, and we're going to draw a card and gain a resource. It was not an ally, so I'm glad I didn't draw. Oh my god. This is horrible. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Doom on locations. 11 out of 14. I don't even think we... Oh, well, we'll see, I guess. Let's draw some cards. Look, if we can at least deal with the Harbinger, we can just run, right? That sounds pretty decent.
Yeah, except
that guy's,
for the
okay, well.
Brood of Yigmat.
Well, we'll, Hup. Hup. Ancestral Fear. Oh, this is a peril, so I can't discuss it with you.
Okay.
It's terrible. I have to. I'm putting this in the victory display. It has Vengeance 1. I'm so sorry. Oh, it also has Surge, doesn't it? It does. This is truly the worst campaign in the whole world. Oh my god! Look who it is. Okay.
Oh, great.
We have a plan, Crosshair. I have a plan. It's not a good plan, but it's mine, and that's all I can. I'm gonna do something. It's over to you, bud. Draw your encounter card, and let's finish this off like men, I guess.
Here we go. Curse of Yig. But of course.
Oh, that's not good for you, is it?
It doesn't really do anything except lower my fight with 1.
Yeah, that's less good. Okay.
Well, Leo just looks at his hand and notices the same scales appearing that Ursula is all covered in. And he's like,
God.
Well, this was a fun place to come to.
Okay. If you don't mind, I will start because I have a few things I can try to do here, which might help us get things off our back. Hopefully. I'm going to first try to evade the Harbinger of Volusia with my manual dexterity. I'm going to try to at least it can sit there briefly. Hi, Aragwen. Wow, epically lurking. Yeah, that's ours. Welcome.
Yep. Hello, Owly.
We have a hair here. A hair here. Okay,
Yeah.
I have 6 agility against the 3 of the Harbinger. Come on! Yes! Nailed it.
Excellent.
Okay. Excellent. So, evaded. It's got 1 resource on it. I'm going to put it there at this location. Or, no, I'll just put it near us so we remember. Second action, Ursula is pissed. She does not want to just die down here in this dungeon, So she she takes a length of twine from her backpack as she ducks under a table as the Harbinger kind of like slithers around looking for her. She sees the Fang of Yig. It's Aragwen, it's happening, okay? She sees the Fang of Yig coming towards her. She shoves one end of the twine into a machine that looks like it might have power and tosses the other end towards the Fang of Yig, hoping to electrocute it. I can't play cards. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot, that's much worse. Oh, it says, well, I'm engaged with a poisoned investigator. I can't play cards. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Okay, so instead I'm going to evade this guy too, and
Excellent.
And then maybe we're just going to run, Crosshair, hey?
That's an option.
If I can do that, I'm going to do that. I have 4 agility against the 3 of this Fang of Yig, so I'm going to try it. No, big fail. That's okay. That's okay. I'm going to evade it again. Yay! This guy is evaded. That's me. Don't worry, I have this twine. Wait a second. This doesn't make scientific sense. Run!
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
All right, Crosshair. What do we do?
So the Harbinger will kill any one of us.
That is
Like-
correct. Yeah.
If it hits me, it kills me and Scruffles.
Scruffles.
If it kills you, hits you, it'll kill you
correct.
and make you insane. Fang of Yeek. Basically, I could take a hit from Fang.
You know.
But it
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
it attacks you.
So because they're evaded, at least they won't attack this round, which is good. The Harbinger can retaliate while exhausted. So if you take a pot shot at it, it could slash at you as well, which is like bad news.
And damage towards it is useless.
I mean, I want us just to be able to just run. Like, that's what I want. But, you know, I don't. It doesn't sound like that's going to be possible.
Yeah, we don't. Doom happens. It means that. Okay. Yeah. Well, one of us is getting out alive.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
What's the plan, Leo?
Stay close, lady. We are gonna get out of here.
Okay.
First off, he just runs out into the secret passage, which doesn't mean anything to me.
No, I should tell you, Crosshair, if you survive but I don't, you have to take over Doomed as a series on YouTube.
Oh, great!
I'm kidding, of course.
I wasn't
Please.
planning on it.
I was.
And basically, when you go to the secret passage, you can just put a Doom on it, right?
Yes, that's one. Well, you. Oh, yes, I could. Yes, you don't have to, of course.
Okay. Then Leo is just gonna keep on running.
Yep. Do it. Good. I hate it.
And lunges into the burial pit with the brood of Yig.
Makes a horrible hissing noise.
But it doesn't do an attack of opportunity.
No, but it does engage you, so it is it is engaged with you.
Yeah.
Right.
And just as Leo jumps in, he pulls out his 45 automatic and just fires at the thing.
Yes. Oh my god. That's just so oof.
How many Vengeance points do we have?
2.
So it's 4 on...
Woof.
4 on 5. Yeah. Well, I missed.
Pew. Okay. Right.
Well, the plan went fine this far.
Yep. I mean, you're further out of the temple than I am.
Yeah, but now you should have a clear shot.
Right. What?
Oh, right, you didn't have a turn.
No, yeah. No, I spent my whole turn just like trying to get away from this guy. No, this is good. Don't worry. This is a good thing. I mean, it's not a good thing, but you know, it's,
yeah. It's still a plan.
it is. The enemy phase. Yeah, well, Aragwen, this is the problem. I don't. Oh gosh, what do we do about Scruffles? Yeah, in the enemy phase, the Brood of Yig has to attack you, my friend.
Yep.
Yep.
And Scruffles, as always, Scruffles has seen the Brood of Yig before.
Yeah.
So it's match number 2. As the Brood of Yig attacks and Scruffles lunges at it and tumbles into the darkness with the Brood of Yig.
Scruffles! Again, folks, I wanna be clear. Scruffles is not dead. He's just gone for now.
Yeah, it's just Scruffles has scruffled with this Brood of Yig before.
God. Okay. Oh, and then so that's that, and then in the upkeep phase. Whoop. Yep. Here we go. This is how I die. That's for sure. Draw a card. Oh, it's a Tooth of Etzli. Oh, I shouldn't say it, but it doesn't really matter. Oh God. Okay,
Look,
Crosshair, are you
I'm
ready?
getting you out of here.
This is the end, my friend. 12 out of 14 Doom. Draw your encounter
Yep.
cards. Here we
We have
go.
time.
Oh my God.
You know what?
Ursula. What? Well,
Let me handle this.
are you sure?
Yeah.
Because then it's gonna end up in your area, and like you're gonna be entombed. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Wait.
Instead of it doesn't. I mean, sorry, it's entirely up to you, but it doesn't. It's not like a test this or something bad happens. It's like no, you're trapped now, which is disastrous.
Yeah, but you can move still. You can disengage.
Exactly. You know, Hair. I mean, play it if you want to play it.
We have time. That'll buy us time.
Okay. This
So,
is
Just as Scruffles, like, Scruffles with the brood of Yeek, Leo is just like, okay, I'm gonna need a moment to think about this. And the walls begin to sink in
Oh God, it's horrible.
as his feet dig deeper into the burial pit.
Oh, jeez, Louise. Okay.
Okay, and my turn.
Mm-hmm. I really hope it's deep dark. That would be great here. It's not, eh? No.
It's a final mistake.
It's your final. Yeah, using that other card was your final mistake.
No. Taking that entombed from you was my final
That's
mistake.
right, of course. Yes, that's your final mistake for sure. Oh my God.
It's Doom in my location. No Doom. Yay!
Yay. Good.
So yeah, just as Leo's feet are sinking into the bones and deep
Oh my God.
things, just pure spears shoot from the wall and towards him.
Oh.
So that's a test of 2-on-1.
Oh.
That's a skull.
Mm-hmm. That's a skull.
Well, that's a fail.
Okay. All right. Fail.
So two damage. It's fine.
I'm
only half dead.
Yeah, exactly. You're a tough lad, right?
Okay. Well, I can't really help you here, so
Nope.
Do you want to take it first?
I do, because here's my plan. Evade one, evade the other, run. That's my plan. That's what I'm doing. I'm sticking to it. Yep. I have 4 agility against the 3 of the Harbinger, and that's just the whole plan for the whole turn. Here we go. Pew! Nailed it! Okay, that's 1 evaded enemy. I'm going to put a resource on him.
That's the second. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Second, I have to evade this Fang of Yig as well. Same thing. I can't commit skill cards. I can't play cards. I can't do anything. I have to just evade him 4 to 3. Oh, big fail. Okay, that's fine. Oh, God. Okay, next. Same thing one more time. Oh, gosh. Okay.
Oh, dear.
That's my turn.
Well,
Trey Dog, it's wonderful storytelling. It's a beautiful game, and it is truly the worst game of all time.
how many do we have? We have +2 for the Brood of Yeek, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so that would be 4-on-4. And I can't take a hit.
But he doesn't have retaliate, so I mean,
Yep.
that's good, I guess.
Leo just looks at this, like, Brood of Yeek slithering out of the darkness where Scruffles fought him with, and just, I've I've had it with these goddamn serpents in my goddamn temple and bonks him in the head with his fist.
He's
No,
like caught in a bunch of quicksand. There's like spears in all of his sides. He's just like punching furiously. Oh my god. Just disaster. We need more static boosts. I've decided that's what these decks need. They need more ability boosts.
Well, not deterred by just one hit, he tries it again.
Yes. Oh no.
Oh no. Sensing that this might be it for old Leo, he loads his 45 for the last time and just looks at the snake and
Yes. Yes.
slither out of this one, you
Yeah.
bastard.
Bang.
And I'll commit my survival knife.
Yep. Gotta do what you gotta do. Whip the knife at his face. Let's do it.
1, 6 on 4. So
Hua! Crosshair!
4 on 4. Brood of Yig takes the bullet straight to the head
Bam.
and goes down to 4.
Yep.
God damn it.
I am shocked. Shocked, I tell you. Well,
And as my final step, Leo just kicks off the snow. He doesn't.
oh no. Entombed.
He just tries to, like, kick off the bones and get out of this entombed trap.
Mm-hmm. What a disaster. This is such a disaster. Yes!
Perfection.
That is actually perfection.
And
I'm
somehow with his bum leg and half
Bum leg?
bleeding and stab, he manages to pull himself out of the pit of bones and spears and what have you.
my god.
That means search the 3 cards.
I sure hope you get something good, bud. I mean, I don't know if it's that.
It's an ally if it's anything.
Yeah, that's true.
And nope.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Look, the point is you got out of the tomb. That's the key here. This is insanity. I don't even know.
Yep, alive for one more.
Well, I think that makes one of us, because in the enemy phase, the Fang of Yig brings its cobra teeth down into Ursula's neck, and she squeals as she tries to hold on to the thing that she's discovered, the energetic relic, it seems to be futuristic and somehow ancient at the same time. But she succumbs to the venom. I'm going to take a physical trauma from my death rather than another mental trauma. Just in case we do end up, continuing. I don't know what's going to happen to Ursula here. But that's me dead, and the Harbinger readies in upkeep.
Somewhere in the depths of the temple, Leo hears this blood-curdling scream of Ursula, and he just knows that something isn't right.
That is true.
So, in the upkeep, I'm just gonna draw here.
Okay. Mythos phase?
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Doom on locations, 6 Doom on the agenda. That's 13 out of 14.
but you're not around anymore.
Ooh, good question. I have to check. Oh God. Oh geez, you're right. I have to check that. I actually don't know the answer to that. Per investigator. All right, Crosshair. This is an important rule that I'm checking here. Text that uses the phrase per investigator counts. No, okay. If investigators have been eliminated, they still count toward per investigator values.
Okay, so I have one turn left.
You have to draw your encounter card, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually. How many encounter cards? Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna play On the Hunt.
Oh my God. He's going on the hunt on purpose? What is this? Oh my God.
In the burial pit, Leo is just like, okay,
all right, here we go.
I lost my dog. I lost the lady, whatever her name is. I lost my gun. I lost my knife.
It's Ursula. Oh. So this, yeah.
I'm gonna draw 9 cards.
Mm-hmm.
So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now you don't have to draw all of them, which is good, just for people watching at home. On the Hunt allows you specifically to search the top 9 for an enemy and spawn it engaged with you. If you don't draw an enemy, nothing happens. Or sorry, nothing happens. You have to just put them all back and then draw normally. Oh my God, this is Crosshair. This is shocking. Oh.
Not one enemy.
Not one? Incredible. Well, they're all going back into the...
How did you get them?
Sure are.
There we go.
It's just... Sorry about that. Oh my God.
So these go...
Well, you know, you had to try, right?
Yep. I was hoping that would give me more time, but... Oh well.
Yep. Instead...
So let's do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. The old-fashioned way is take it on the chin, right?
Wanna bet that this is an enemy?
I do actually. I don't want to, but I... Okay.
That's fine. That's...
All the lights go out as you search in vain for something to beat up with your bare fists.
Realizing this, Leo is just like, okay, I have 2 options. I can either get out, or I have 1 option. I can get out. Or
what do you...
I'm thinking.
Yeah. I'm a little concerned about that sound that you're making.
Harbinger is attacked or evaded. Okay.
As opposed to like damaged or whatever, yeah.
Yeah. I can't make it out on this turn. It's like 1, 2, 3.
Oh, so close. Oh my God.
Is it an action to resign?
Yeah.
So Leo is just gonna move 2 locations.
Okay.
Just running through this oddly linear temple now.
Very odd.
Finding himself in the grand chamber again. And he just looks around like nothing makes sense anymore, and he never should have come in here.
You definitely should not have come in here. That is true.
So, as my last thing, I'm just gonna draw a card and hope for the best.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Oh, great.
what did you draw? Oh, what does that do?
It discards all my allies, or all my allies in my hand, or it goes back into my deck.
Okay, all right. Bought
it's
in
fine.
blood. I imagine Leo's thinking about all the people he's left behind on this trip.
Yeah,
And he's like, ugh.
well, Ursula, that other guy.
Yeah, Mitch, that beat cop, weirdly.
Yeah, 2 beat cups actually.
2 beat cops, exactly. In
and
the
Scruffles is somewhere.
Oh, Scruffles, the Harbinger is coming for you. I hear it rattling down the hall as we enter upkeep, where you can upkeep your stuff here, because I think I don't actually know, but I'm just going to check. In the mythos phase, we're placing a doom, which I believe brings us to the total. 14.
14.
So we're going to flip this over, and we can read this. Agenda 2B, catastrophic ruin. The ruins groan and shake with anger. You are not wanted here. You are, Crosshair, but, Leo is not. The walls and ceilings shift erratically, blocking off corridors and attempting to prevent your escape. Grooves in the stone are now glowing a vibrant red hue. A sinister hiss follows you throughout the temple. Yep. The realization dawns on you that you are not making it out of this place alive. Each investigator who has not resigned is defeated.
Well, can I play at this moment a card if it's an tactic card?
I mean, I'm happy to see you play something. Yeah. What is it? What's happening?
Oh, Leo just looks at the entryway that's closing, looks behind him, seeing the huge snake barreling down on him, and at the so-called grand chamber.
Yeah.
So he
Oh my god. What are you
reaches
doing?
into his back pocket and just sticks a dynamite on the grand chamber entryway and lets it blow.
Wow. So is he throwing it on, he's throwing it down the hall, right? Or is he throwing it at himself? Not at himself, but you know what I mean.
Like, just blowing up the grand chamber.
Incredible. Incredible. Choose either your location or a connecting location. Deal 3 damage to each enemy and investigator at that location.
I'm not dead yet.
Yep. Nah. The obscuring fog is definitely it's been pushed away for a moment. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember the resolution, so I'm gonna read this if that's all right.
Yep.
The defeated investigators read investigator defeat. So that's us. The temple shakes with the ferocity of an earthquake, causing you to collapse to the ground. Serpent creatures emerge from the shadows around you, surrounding you completely. The thought, "This is how it ends," flashes through your mind. For a moment, you contemplate the absurdity of your death. Check the campaign log. If there are 4 or more tally marks under Yig's Fury, there are not. There are 3 for now. If there are 3 or fewer tally marks, suddenly a distant voice hisses to the others, and the serpents tentatively retreat into the darkness. That would be because of the dynamite blast, I assume. You run for your life, not taking any chances. Record 3 tally marks under Yig's Fury. Boop, boop, boop. If another resolution was reached, it was not. If no resolution was reached because we were all defeated, go to resolution 3. Okay. So Crosshair, it sounds like we managed to run.
Yeah.
Resolution 3. This was a mistake. This was all a terrible mistake. We escaped from the temple with our lives, but not a moment too soon. The ruins were alive. It was as though the walls knew of our intrusion, hated us for our presence, wanted us out. Wanted us dead. We've gathered outside the temple where Jose is waiting for us. Alejandro, unwilling to return home empty-handed, wants to go back inside. We must decide what to do next. Okay, well, Alejandro, like, you need to, if you're going to tell us to go back in there, you need to go in there yourself. Okay.
Leo looks at Alejandro like,
yeah.
Well, my dog's in there.
Oh my god. Okay, so we have two choices here, and we can discuss this. We can't stop now. We have to go back. Or, it's too dangerous. This place must be destroyed.
I don't think you want to play for the third time.
Well, I just want to... I mean, I've taken so much trauma. Honestly, like, it's a bit of a wash. This whole scenario is a bit of a... This whole campaign's a bit of a wash, honestly. But, like, there are other possibilities. We'll get some experience points.
Yep.
Which we can upgrade into things. I think. If that interests you, we can say that Scruffles makes it out alive.
I'm sure Scruffles is fine.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's okay. I'm reading Resolution 5 if you're into it.
Yep.
We made our decision. There was no way we were going back into that death trap. Thankfully, there was another way. Jose and Leo had brought some TNT from the trucks, and there was more than enough to level the damned place. That night, we put on a hell of a fireworks show. The jungle protested. Birds scattered into the sky, the ground rumbled, hateful snarls surrounded our camp, but the dynamite did its job. Once the dust settled, we began sifting through the debris in search of anything with significance we could bring back to Arkham. Jose was the first to notice the blue light peeking out from underneath the remains of the temple. The rays grew in intensity with each passing moment. As we started clearing the rubble in order to discover the source of the light, there was a sudden flash, and the debris at the center of the ruins scattered. A steel orb of unknown origin lay at the top of the rubble, gently humming. It was attached delicately to a bronze frame, appearing almost religious. The blue glow emanating from the device dimmed as I touched it. There was no way a device like this was built by the Aztecs. With the artifact in tow, we left the smoldering temple behind. We had outstayed our welcome in the rainforest, and we knew it. The ground slithered and crawled with snakes. In the darkness, we heard shouts in a language we could not understand. Ooh. There was no time to pack up camp. We just ran. Andrea was struck in her throat by a black-feathered arrow, her startled scream captured in grim perpetuity. Oh my god, Jose was grabbed by a giant boa as we fled north into the river canyon. His neck snapped before we could reach him. Maria was waiting for us with the trucks when we finally reached the northern edge of the jungle. We didn't stop until we crossed into Mexico City. Even now I don't feel safe. Who could, after seeing what we had seen? To hell with Etzli and to hell with this forsaken place. Okay. Woo! In your campaign log, record that we recovered the Relic of Ages. We recovered the Relic of Ages. One investigator adds it to their deck. We'll discuss who that is later, I guess.
Yeah.
If the Harbinger is still in play, record that it is still alive. Set it aside. The Harbinger is alive. You know, I mean, it would be, right? It had a lot of health.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna...
And no damage.
And no damage on it, thank you. For each vengeance point, record a tally mark in Yig's Fury. Record an additional 10 because you've angered Yig. There are 2 in the victory display. Plus any more? No. So 2 plus another 10.
Only 18.
Normally, Yig's Fury, like, you try to... I mean, sometimes you try to keep it below, like, 5.
Yep.
Pure chaos, Crosshair. Each investigator earns experience equal to Victory X. There's 1 enemy in the victory display. That's 1. And then any location with clues, with no clues that has victory on it counts as well. So that's 1 for the secret passage, 1 for the burial pit, and 1 for the grand chamber. I believe that is 4 experience.
Yeah. Not a bad run.
Not a bad run. And that, my friend, is that. Oh, expeditions end. Well, okay. We're gonna look at the interlude another time because we've overstayed our well, we haven't overstayed our welcome, but this has been absolutely incredible. Crosshair, I would like to thank you very much for that chaotic run through Doom of Etzli.
No, almost made it.
Almost made it, actually really close. I think what did us in was just like not being able to pass certain key tests, but like you handled your weapons well, that sort of thing. So I think that all went pretty well.
Yeah.
All things considered.
It was like I was one step away from the exit. So.
Yeah, so close. You could have blown it up, and then you would have survived to fight another day, I guess.
Yeah, I think the Entombed really screwed us over.
Yes, there's the encounter cards in this deck are just wild. Like they're really crazy. Yeah. So thank you all very much for watching Twoomed or Duomed or whatever we're gonna call it. It's been a blast. I need to step out, so I'm going to thank Crosshair. I'm going to thank all of you. I'm going to remind people that tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, different time, we have Exalt Twitch Academy over on twitch.tv/rpgclinic. And, there we go. And in just a brief moment, I'm going to raid us over to Super Dylan's channel, who is starting a new campaign, a City of Mist game tonight, which is very exciting. So I'm going to be raiding us over there. Thank you all very much. Crosshair, is there anything you want to say to folks before I play us out?
Not really, except purple butts.
Purple butts, everybody. Thanks to Scruffles, MVP.
Yeah, Scruffles MVP.
Yeah. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.